code VALUE to borrow up to $10,000.
Here we go. Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr, Sweet Tea Travis Rodgers. Let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show is on for your Thursday, April 23rd, 2026.
I'm a chivato.
Yes, the No Stress Sports Talk Express. On day one, night one of the NFL Draft. What will the Rams do at number 13 tonight?
Hi, this is Les Snead of your LA Rams. The Rams play here.
It's my BFF, Les Snead, by the way. Anyway, we are live from the Rams block party, the draft party at Hollywood Park. Baby Whale, known as DeMarco Farr, Sweet Tea, with producer Laura, live with all the sights and sounds of the Rams block party. Open to the public, by the way. Come on out. Press the flesh. Celebrate the Rams NFL draft all weekend long. Young D, producer D, back at headquarters at LA Live as we cover the draft. Don't forget at 6 p.m. tonight after this show, we will join ESPN Radio's coverage of the NFL draft live from Pittsburgh. Right here on your home of Rams football.
Hi, this is Brayden Fisk of your LA Rams. You're listening to Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr and Travis Rodgers.
And our 2026 NFL Draft coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino and the law offices of Jacob Emrati. Let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, your Thursday afternoon for the NFL Draft right now.
Yeah, baby. The
yes,
sights
sir.
and sounds here at the Rams Draft House include, in front of my esteemed colleague, DeMarco Farr, a half pineapple that looks like it's stuffed with some rice.
Teriyaki beef and chicken.
That looks amazing.
In
so good, Trav.
a pineapple bowl.
Yeah.
It's being like a sourdough bread bowl. This is being served in a pineapple bowl. I have fallen in love. This is my new obsession. I want this.
That looks amazing.
Thank you very much.
It was amazing.
Yes. This is quickly becoming our favorite day.
Little sesame seed,
Come
little
on.
green onion on that.
Yes.
That looks absolutely outstanding. On an outstanding day, by the way. What a beautiful day out here. We're just outside of SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. We got a giant Ferris wheel. We got all sorts of carnival games going on, picnic tables, food trucks.
We got Rams fans.
Yes. All over the place.
My
What
people.
a day, right?
Absolutely, my people. Every time someone stops me, they ask me the same question, and I repeat the question back.
Go on.
What are you going to do at 13? Who do you want at 13? I mean, I think the answers are all over the place. The guy, he said he's been a Rams fan for like 30 years. He said, I think it's smart. Take the tackle.
I do too.
I like that guy.
I do too.
That makes sense. It's not sexy, but it works.
I think that if you're just talking about the thing that works in every possible scenario that we've been talking about, it works both for right now, it works for the future, and it works for, everything in between. This is exactly what they need. If they do something else, I don't necessarily think that it's a bad idea, but that to me, it may not be the one that gets people to run out and buy a bunch of jerseys, but it's the one that might be the difference between you having a Super Bowl caliber team or maybe not.
Yeah, he'll be protecting the next guy that you buy a jersey of.
Right.
So it's not just for the current guy, and this is all about, what are you doing here with a Raiders jersey on? Do you know where you are? You can't be here, man. This is our town. Our town. Don't make me come over there. But no, I mean, it's all about protecting Matthew Stafford. That's number one. But number two, you're going to have to protect the next guy that comes in. And you want to make this as attractive as possible. So the best thing, the smart thing is build the house from the foundation up. Your foundation is the O-line. So if there's a move to be made up, I would bet it would be because of a tackle that you covet.
Yeah, you talk about protecting the next guy. That, of course, brings up the old conversation about, do you draft a quarterback? And, the Ty Simpson smoke has been all over the place, connected to a lot of different teams, including the Rams. And it's just, I hope that is the smoke, right? Like, that's the one thing that at 13 would not make a ton of sense to me. If there's a way to get your hands on a quarterback later, sure, why not?
Right.
Let's see what else happens. But whatever they do at 13, if they pick at 13, needs to help your football team this upcoming season. I don't think that can be a developmental pick. If it's later in the draft, great. But whatever happens at 13, if you move back, then maybe we're talking about something a little bit different. But something at 13 needs to play right away.
Oh, yeah, and I love this. It's always smoke, what-ifs, or just out-and-out rumors. So if you can make people believe that certain teams are interested in Ty Simpson, that might make the Jets change their mind. Yeah. Oh, this guy, McVay has him as a first-round grade. Maybe we should take him at number 2.
How much do you think that affects
a
other
lot.
teams? Do you?
Okay, so that Jeff Passan thing you showed me. You told me to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how it works. It does work.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm doing this so you can think a certain way, and the guy has to buy it or not. So, yeah, all this rumor stuff that goes out, it's for a purpose. You're trying to get guys to jump on people that you want them to jump on so you can get your guy.
I think it works in this if you are maybe the Jets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think if you are – it's like anything else. If you are confident in your decision-making, if you're confident in your evaluations, if you're confident in your methodology, I don't care what you do. I'm going to do what I want.
Yeah.
I've looked at these guys. I've made the decisions. I've decided this guy's in this spot, this guy's in that spot, and I'm going to go based on what I've done because I trust what I'm doing, and what I've done in the past has generated really positive results. I think where teams like the Jets and some of these other less successful teams, it's like, ooh, if they like them, then I got to – it's like they don't trust their own methodology. They don't trust their own decision-making process, and outside influences may nudge you, and that's why it gets done, right?
It could shake you.
I might be able to nudge a less confident organization off of their guy.
Remember back in the day when we had to take tests in school, like a math test, right? And you finish quick and you get a certain answer and you start peeking around to see if you're close.
Sure.
And you realize you're the only one with 5 on your paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I do something wrong? But I know I'm right. Why does he have this and they have that and they got the same number? Maybe I'm wrong. It gets makes you change.
But
up
if
a
I'm
little
a
bit.
C, okay, so let's plug out this. If I get 5 on my test and I got a D on the other 4 tests, and the kid sitting to my left has 7 and he gets A's, I'm wrong.
I'm right. But that's the same thing. If you're the Jets and you're okay with passing up on Ty Simpson, but then you catch wind that McVay's interested.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
So-
my guys aren't as good as his guys, and I may pull the trigger there. So yeah, it's all rumor. Another one, and we'll talk about this later on in the far side. Remember when Justin Fields was coming out? Remember when that epilepsy thing popped out? That was right before the draft.
Tell me, I don't remember that. Tell me.
The report that he has epilepsy.
Oh, okay.
It came out right before the draft.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Okay,
Since
okay.
9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Bears still took him, but who knows? He was slotted at number 3.
Yeah, he went to 11 or 12.
Yeah,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. You never know, but this is how things go. Rumor, what ifs, and guys getting cold feet.
And then, of course, you had Laramie Tunsil with the gas mask on the day before the draft.
There
right?
you go. Yes.
Yeah. you never know.
You never know.
I would imagine that if you're one of these guys that's likely to get picked in the first round, that you are on pins and needles right now.
Of
right?
course.
Just not knowing. Like Fernando Mendoza, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
Fernando Mendoza knows that he's going number 1. Fernando Mendoza knows that he's going to be a Raider. Fernando Mendoza has known this probably since the last second of the national championship game, right? Like
pretty much.
Just been, but everything after that is kind of, I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's got to be both incredibly exhilarating, terrifying, and everything in between.
I've heard guys – I played with a guy that was supposed to be a late first, early second round defensive tackle out of Michigan State. Got hammered, fell down the stairs, tore up his knee, and went like in the 5th round.
Oh, my God.
Right. So you say being on pins and needles before the draft, not to do anything stupid, not to get hurt. It almost explains Fernando Mendoza throwing out the first pitch the way he did.
Yeah, he didn't want to get a rotator.
He didn't want to get hurt. Right.
He's throwing a lollipop
Just
out
lob
there.
it out there, man.
Yeah.
All you got to do is get it over there.
Did you see where Peyton Manning tried to talk him into coming to the draft?
Did he really?
Story?
Yeah. Did he really?
Yeah.
You know, he should. I get why he's not, and it's a good reason. It's his mom, right?
Yeah, he wants to be with friends and family in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, but you are the number 1 pick for all intents and purposes. For right now, you are the face.
From the story that I read, kind of saying that, you can do both. You can support, you can come to the draft, do all the things you need to do at the draft, and then shoot home and go to your team the next. Like he was saying when he got drafted by the Colts, that he was at the draft, then he went to Indy, took a tour of the facility, met with the media, did all that kind of stuff, and then the next day went home back to Knoxville and celebrated with all his friends and family.
See, that's funny. I heard this is a funny story about Star Wars actors. The guy who actually does C-3PO, I think it's Anthony Daniels.
I think that's right.
So he met the guy that did Rogue One, and it was CGI, and he was a voice actor.
Okay.
So he said, yeah, doing Star Wars is tough, and he said Anthony Daniels almost punched him. I was in that suit. I wasn't doing voiceover work. I was in that hot suit doing that.
That sounds terrible.
It does, right?
Yeah, I don't want to be in that suit.
You're complaining about voiceover work? Yeah, see, Peyton Manning had to do everything, so Mendoza should have to do everything. And he's going to get to sit, too.
And he's going to get to learn by watching.
Yeah, that's
right?
good.
I think that's very good. Would you get on that Ferris wheel?
No, I told you, if I'm up that high, I'm flying.
It's not bad.
We're either landing or taking off.
Yeah, honestly, I was a little bit scared. And I was like, oh, this isn't bad until they left me a little bit on the top and it started swinging like the Disney California Adventure one.
Nope.
I was like, oh, we in here. It
I'll
was
go
great,
if Kevin Demoff goes, I'll go with him.
I do not do high things.
This
chair is about as high in the air as I'd like to
Your
get.
feet are 6
Even
inches.
this, I can't touch the ground in this chair with my feet. That's about as high as I need to
Risk averse, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You have beer heights?
No, he's old.
No,
he's not old.
My first job out of college was our office was downtown. I was selling copiers for Canon. Okay, and they were in the 62nd floor of one of those super tall buildings downtown, and so their orientation and all this thing, like you give you the little cubicle or what, they're like, we have one by the window. I'm like, no, absolutely not. I stood in the middle of that office every single day. I don't like going on the roof. I don't need any of that stuff.
I haven't been upstairs at SoFi yet.
I go to the press box and I come right back down.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's on
enough.
floor 8 or
the
7.
Press box
I think.
7.
It's pretty high.
It's pretty high up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Do you think Kevin Demoff would go on the first row with you?
No, he just gave me the no.
He's a precious
We can
cargo,
always
not
ask.
happening.
Come on.
We can ask. In fact, we will ask him coming up next. The COO of your Los Angeles Rams, Kevin Demoff, will join us next. We'll talk about the Rams draft. We'll talk about the Rams draft house here in Inglewood. It is a great day. Come on out if you got a chance right here in Inglewood, right by SoFi Stadium. It is absolutely fantastic. Kevin Demoff coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
It's the night that an All-American becomes a top pick in the National Football League.
With the first pick.
And tonight is round 1 of the NFL Draft.
Who will the Rams take at number 13 tonight?
We're talking about it all day long on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Snead of your LA Rams. The Rams play here.
NFL Draft Week 2026 on ESPN LA. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
NFL Draft is now officially open.
Pechanga Resort Casino with a brand new house. Home Sweet Win is back at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
Hey, Ty Pennington here, back teaming up with Pechanga Resort Casino to give away another brand new house. Imagine yourself in an amazing, fully furnished, multi-million-dollar home in beautiful Orange County. All you need to do is play your favorite slots or table games at Pechanga Resort Casino. It's that easy. Visit Pechanga every Saturday to activate your entries for a chance to win a lucky key to the May 30th grand finale. I'll see you there.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
Hi, this is Jay Vice of your LA Rams. You're listening to the Rams Super Bowl champion, DeMarco Farr, and Travis Rodgers, LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
Inglewood. It is a beautiful afternoon here in Los Angeles. There's a giant Rams Ferris wheel to my left. There's food trucks. There's carnival games. DeMarco's got a giant pineapple filled with rice.
We have a giant pineapple. We're sharing that. Come on.
That is
so
all you. Laura's got her own.
She got her own. Yes.
I'm the only one without a pineapple in front of me. Well, I'm not the only one because Kevin Demoff is here as well, the Rams COO, joining us right now. Kevin, would you like a pineapple filled with rice and meat?
It looks too good. I'll let DeMarco do it. And I think, aren't pineapples the universal sign for swingers? So
it might be.
That's right.
It might, but it's half, though. It's a half a pineapple.
It is
yes,
100% the universal sign.
There you go.
That's our guy.
Are we going to ride the Ferris wheel? Come on, me and you.
I will go with you.
Yeah.
If I can strap on you, so if it crashes, you land first.
I'll be the cushion?
Yeah, you'll be the cushion.
You're on. I can
good.
turn in the air
That's
like a cat,
That's the only way I'll do it. Or, if we draft like Venga Ione.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
The 360.
The monster.
Yeah, I can strap on to him, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, so let's talk about the draft. This is, you were just telling us, this is your 18th season with the Rams. You've been through this 27 times in your career over the years. What's different about this one? What's different about any of them? Are they all kind of procedurally at least the same?
Still my favorite day of the year,
really?
NFL calendar-wise. Like, it's the most fun where preparation, communication, your organization has a chance to shine, and you're working in real time together, right? Like, games are amazing for the coaches and the players. It takes a whole organization to draft. And, when you're on the clock, when you're working around it, just watching everything come together, and then knowing that Sunday – we're going to have 6, 7, 8, 10 new players who are going to help us go chase the title across the street. I just think it's my favorite time as a fan. Like, you still have the fan in you that it gets excited when the little ESPN ding goes off.
Yeah.
Like, if you lose that, you should never be in a draft room.
Speaking of fans, I like what you guys have done this year. This is more for the fans this year.
Yeah, we really try to, when we went the years without the first-round pick, there's not a lot of reason to do a draft party. Right, like you don't want to bring people down like, hey, we pick in the 4th round, come hang out. And so 2 years ago, we were fortunate enough, we had the first-round pick, and we drafted, and we did the party in Hermosa, which was amazing. It was our kind of trip back. But this year, we said, we'd done the draft house. Last year, we pivoted up because of the fires and went to the fire station, and it was very much more, how do we get more community-oriented with the draft house? And this year was, why don't we open up our house, SoFi Stadium, Hollywood Park, to the fans and make it a draft party? So we have the makeshift draft, the new draft house that's in the district here at Hollywood Park. We have the carnival, and it's really a celebration of all 3 days of our house is the Rams, which is Hollywood Park and SoFi Stadium.
So I imagine that with everything else, you've got several plans in place for how this draft will come out. But this might be the most unpredictable draft I've seen in a long time. Yeah. You have no idea.
No, and look, I think it's one of those interesting drafts you have where it's the highest we've picked since Jared Goff and the highest actual pick we've had since Todd Gurley. But then it is probably the most unpredictable draft in terms of the top. And so trying to get a bead, when you're picking, even when you're picking last year at 26 or at 19, you don't spend a lot of time trying to figure out what's going to happen to the top because by the time it happens, you have plenty of time to react and analyze. Here, obviously what happens in the top 10 does have a huge effect on us at 13. And so you are trying to dial in, listening to every rumor, chase down every idea, work the phones, but once it's going to take one pick to be the curveball in the top 10 that's going to send the draft off in a different way. And, I think that's the fun part of this draft and any draft is who's the surprise and then what domino effect does it have for you? I look back to the only other time we've had a first-round pick in the Sean McVay, Snead era, the domino was 6 quarterbacks going in the top 11. And really Michael Penix, I would say, was the wild card to the Falcons. That allowed Jared Verse to fall to our pick at 19. Right? Like, that was the domino effect that ultimately changed, allowed us to draft Jared Verse. What is that domino effect going to be today?
Kevin Demoff, the Rams COO, joining us here on DeMarco and Travis. So you put in all of these contingencies, right? You've been through this 27 times like you talked about. Does it ever go the way you think it's going to go, or is there always that curveball? Is there always something that's like, man, we didn't even think about this, and now we got to adjust to it?
Usually it goes in one of the ways that you've done it and you've thought about it. And, the contingencies doesn't usually winds up in the same place. It's just they wind up different names, different places. But ultimately, the pool of players, and I think this is where Les and the scouts do a really good job. And I think honed in all those years when we didn't have a first-round pick of who are the realistic players we're talking about, at a certain point. And I would say, like, the great people will remember in 2022 when we had the draft party. We didn't have the first-round pick, and Les and Sean were on the clock when Cole Strange got drafted by the Patriots, and they were laughing, and people thought they were laughing at the pick. What they were actually laughing about was we didn't have a pick until the third round that year. And we had spent like half an hour watching Cole Strange. And Sean was going to Les saying, there's no way this guy lasts until the third round. Why are we watching him? So, of course, he goes in the first round, and it was Sean's way of kind of playfully poking fun. It obviously took a different course. But I think, look, you prepare for a lot of different things. Usually, here's the truth. At 13, you have to have 13 players that you like and are willing to draft to make sure it works, right? And you know those permutations. And, I think we have that. We have that group of 13. Now, it's great if you can go up. If you can go back, that's the part where you start to adjust. And, maybe there's a run on a certain position. You feel comfortable that, hey, you can go back 4 picks because 4 of your 13 are still there. And that's really how you start to can we move back and still be assured of getting?
Get great players at 13. 13 is a good place to pick. Aaron Donald was picked 13th, right? But I'm almost over what Atlanta did to end the year by winning 4 in a row, because that pushed it from a top 10 down to 13. You never want to say lose, but damn, that could have been a top 10 pick.
Yeah, although it's more expensive in the top 10 than it is 11
this is
through,
true.
through 32. So
look at you.
So if you wind up with the same player, you can do that. No, but
that's true.
It was frustrating when you looked at them and they were at 7 and 8, and you're like, oh, you thought you had a chance for that, and you're hopefully you're selfish, like, okay, they win 4 in a row, it's going to save Raheem's job, and we're cheering for that. So they did hose us by winning all those games and then firing him anyways, right? Like
double whammy.
Like that was that was going to be the positive effect, right, of what happened.
So you talked about how, if you have X amount of guys left on your board and you can move back and you're guaranteed to kind of get one of the guys by moving back, what's the calculus to move up? What's the calculus to make you think, okay, look, that's the guy that we really like to have. Let's make a move. Let's move up and go get it.
I think it is, where do you have them graded compared to everybody else? And is it feasible, right? Does it make sense to go make a move up? I think people, obviously the last few years, people have reported we've tried to move up at different times, for different players. And, but in both times we had a chance to say yes to a deal that we said no to, right? That we just thought it was too expensive to go up. And obviously, you're listening to Sean and the coaches, what vision they have for the players versus what's the risk reward of what you're going to give up, right? If you're giving up a second round pick, go roster calculus of, hey, like, we need a bunch of young rookie contracts because we have a bunch of extensions coming up. How many guys do we need there to give up those picks? It also goes the other way. This year to get the Trent McDuffie trade done, and Kansas City really wanted back-end picks this year. You'll give the 5th and the 6th because this is I think on paper, a weaker draft than in previous years. And we have a stronger roster. The chances that a 6th-rounder in a weaker draft makes this year's squad was not enough for us to say we're not willing to take Trent McDuffie. And so, it's never the same calculus, but ultimately it is, can you get to where you want to go? How does that player affect you? And, what's the plan you have for the picks that you're giving up?
I was looking at McDuffie earlier today, just looking at his penalties, right? There aren't a ton, only 5. For a cornerback that sticky, that's amazing. 3 came in 1 game. The dude covers people, and he's letter perfect.
Yeah.
I would give up whatever you needed for him, especially with the pass rush you have.
Yeah, well, look, I think the great part about last year's trade was it allowed you this year, I think we do smile now, pick 29, when you look at the mock drafts versus Trent McDuffie, that difference of player is not the same. Now, we have different calculus than the Chiefs. They need to get younger, a little bit less expensive. And for us, we needed an impact corner. We had the flexibility to go do it, but that gives you the chance now at 13, you can still go get an impact player. But that decision to move back a year ago, and at that point, Terrence Ferguson was the player we were going to draft at 26. We were fortunate to be able, and we knew it was high at the time. Like, when you're taking, but hey, we don't pick again until the 2nd, 3rd round. But obviously that set us up this year. You feel pretty good that you got an all-pro corner already on the roster, and now you can still go add something at 13 with because most looking at 13 probably aren't starting one for the Rams, which is we've had rookies. Puka really, is the exception, and that was because Cooper Kupp got hurt in training camp, and he's also one of the top 2 or 3 receivers in the NFL. That combination, but you look at Kyron Williams, didn't play rookie year. You look at a Blake Corum, didn't play, rookie year. It takes a lot to play for Sean McVay as a rookie, and I think for us, being able to sit here at 13 and say, hey, which of these players is the best long-term fit for us, to help us, but but they can help in sub packages this year. They can do a bunch of different things, knowing we still have last year's class, Terrence Ferguson, Jarquez, some of those guys who are now ready for prime time.
Kevin Demoff, the Rams COO, joining us here on DeMarco and Travis. And as a talk show host, I can have a philosophy because I don't actually ever have to make a pick. So I like the idea of when we're talking about whether it's the NFL draft, the NBA draft, or whatever, the idea of trading a pick for a proven NFL player or an NBA player like McDuffie, like we're talking about, I will always take the proven commodity because I know McDuffie can play in the league. A draft pick is always a question. Do you have philosophies like that? Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule, but do you go in there thinking when you're deciding to make a trade like that I know what I have in a proven commodity relative to the draft? Even if you're picking in the first round, there's still always that unknown factor.
Look, I think it all depends on where you're at in the life cycle of your team, right? If you think you're one of those teams that can go compete for a title, you don't mind it. And, I can say that right now, switching sports, the Avalanche, we traded 2 first-rounders at the deadline for Nick Waugh and Nassim Kadri because we thought we had a chance to go win the cup. Well, Nick Waugh scores the game-winning goal in overtime, and everybody's like, yeah, it's easy to give up a first-round pick for a guy who just won you a playoff game, right? But I think if you're in a building phase, it doesn't make sense because the proven player, their timeline and your timeline may not match up. And I think that's where, we've been fortunate with Sean and Les to be, pretty consistently good so that when you're looking, you're saying, hey, we're in that window. But Les and I, we've had this battle ever since Les was our GM. He's like, we're in the window, we need to go. And I'm always like, I want the window to be every year.
Yeah.
Right? And like, how do you balance that? But I think you have to be honest with yourself. Are you in a position to really go credibly chase a title? Or are you in a position to go, can you go break through and make the playoffs for the first time and give your fans hope? Right? Versus, hey, we know we're a middle-of-the-pack team. You shouldn't trade for a proven player.
Right.
Right? I think it just depends. You need to be honest with yourself, and you need to have a conversation about what's the plan, not just this year, 2-3 years from now. Would you rather have the unknown versus the known? Now, I think where people struggle, and this was our philosophy in 17-18, is I do think people overvalue the production of NFL draft picks, right? In the sense of, on average, first-rounders are at best are 50% success rate. Second-rounders are 40%. So to your point, if you can get a Trent McDuffie, a Jalen Ramsey, a Brandon Cooks, young all-pros who are ascending, that's an easy decision. Now, it's a harder decision to say, are you trading for a Von Miller?
Right.
Right? Like, which is but you're giving up a second and a third for one specific outcome.
Right.
Right? Like, if you don't get that outcome, it was a bad trade. And I think that's where, the calculus gets a little bit harder. In the draft, though, you no matter how good of drafting you think you are, you have a 50% success rate. Now, the NBA, a little bit different because, people give up picks in the future with lottery protections and this and that. Well, okay, the likelihood of getting someone who's really going to contribute to your team in the NBA who's a non-lottery pick is really low.
Right. Just a random question, Kevin. Do you like the fact that in baseball you can't trade draft picks?
I was a very vocal proponent in the NFL cycle being able to trade for 5 years, the proposal that Cleveland put forward. I don't love it in baseball, but baseball is a different sport because you can trade minor leaguers.
Right.
So you're basically trading draft picks with a little bit of knowledge of what they are, right?
Okay.
Like when you're trading a guy in single A who's 19 who has 12 at-bats, you're trading a draft pick.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but I understand why that theory works. I also, thank God, the only thing that I'm glad the NFL does, the NBA, like, trading draft picks and they have to go put on the hat of the team that they know did not take them.
That's weird.
Is awful.
Yeah.
Right? Like imagine someone trading up tonight to number 1 and Fernando Mendoza going out and putting on a Raiders hat when he knows he's a New York Jet.
He's going over there.
Right? Like that's just awful.
Yeah. Largely symbolic. You got to do it, though. Of all the moves you made, and you're talking about windows, the best decision you think he's made? Rams. What do you think it might be? When you talk about windows. We talk about this all the time on the show.
Getting Matthew Stafford.
Nope. More.
easy. Sean McVay.
Sean McVay.
Oh,
right.
Sure.
Right.
That seemed to work out okay for you guys.
Well, it dawned on us, right? We talk about windows, we talk about Matthew Stafford, and he's great. He's the MVP, but the window is open as long as the coach is here.
But that gets exactly to Travis's point. Like where we were and if you put yourself back in 2016, 2017, we've just moved to LA. We go 4-12. Everybody expects us to swing big for a big name coach to come in, bring credibility to the marketplace. We knew where we were at organization or cycle. Like, let's go get someone we can build with. We're going to go rebuild this team, kind of top to bottom. And we were fortunate. We had really good talent. Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, Aaron Donald. You go get Andrew Whitworth and Robert Woods. But the idea was, Sean McVay may not, he might be 30. He may not win you a Super Bowl. We're not winning the Super Bowl in 2017 anyways. We're building for the future. And obviously, we were fortunate. Not only were we got the immediate 2017, you go win a division, 2018 in the Super Bowl, but you also got the long-term benefit of having a 30-year-old coach, and I can brag on him because he signed a multi-year extension. So, if he's listening to this in the car and he's going to come in and be like, I probably undersold myself, that's probably right, but, at least it's a few years until we have to have that conversation.
How much of his age was, when you interview him, obviously he did a great job, you ended up hiring him, but how much of it was, hey, man, this guy's 30. Are we really going to do this?
In the moment, I never think twice. You never thought twice. Like, you knew he was special. Like, he was Sean McVay. You knew he was special. Looking back at the pictures, like,
so young.
And, like, all of it, you're like, oh, my God. Like, what were we thinking? But, I was like, in all of this, and I give Stan Kroenke credit for this all the time. He took the two biggest risks in the NFL in the last 20 years. One is he aggressively said, I want to go to LA and I'm going to go build my own stadium when no one else had ever been willing to do that. And then he hired a 30-year-old. And that combination, as we sit here at SoFi Stadium with Sean McVay in charge of the Rams and having been the most successful team in the NFC over the last decade, Stan taking those two risks when no one else would is why we're sitting here today.
That's how you become great. You hang them out there. We were talking about draft day rumors and all this type of stuff. You guys ever been shook? You ever been shook by a draft day rumor like you have it, this is the guy we want, and then the board changes and you're like, wait a minute, that looks different now?
Not rumors, but like we've watched the pick in front of us go.
Oh, right.
When we were ready to turn
That's
it in. And that's a gut punch.
Yeah.
Now, usually that pick wound up going on to do nothing.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you're like, but like, we talk all the time about dumb things like, people talk about Puka being like the next to last pick of the fifth round or whatever it was. We had 3 of those 4 picks. We had 4 picks out of the final 5, and we went McClendon, Davis, Allen, then the Colts pick, then Puka.
Wow.
And we always said, like, are we the biggest idiots? And that, by the way, I love all 3 of them. And all 3 are starters and wonderful, but, like, if you were sequencing it, like, people always, like, and you see Les when he gets interviewed being asked, like, did you know Puka? And he's like, no, we would have drafted him earlier than the 5th round. Not only that, he would not have been the last of our 5th round picks. But, I think the rumors you follow, but it's, there's so many smoke screens. You know who to trust. You know when you're talking to people who tells you the truth of what they know, but also – we start enough rumors that, like, by the time it circles back to you and you're like, wait, people actually believe
How do you start the rumor? I'm going to start this. I'm going to call this guy and tell him this.
No, like, you don't – it's not that you intentionally start something. Like, I always think back to the Todd Gurley draft is the best example. I remember a reporter called me and they said, we hear you want linemen. How do you rank the linemen? So I gladly ranked for them how we had the 5 offensive linemen, right? So it comes back, the Rams love – I think it was Andres Pete. Okay. Like, so we draft Gurley, and the guy goes, you didn't talk about Gurley. You never asked.
You never asked me.
Right, like, but that's how so much of this game gets played now, which is people come in with preconceived notions. They ask you questions. You can answer them honestly, because a lot of times their questions have no relevance to what you're doing, right? And I think that's where, but you realize everything out there, it is, and you go back and you take notes of like, hey, last year when I talked to so-and-so, this was the information they had. How accurate is it? But there's so much groupthink by this point amongst the media and amongst teams. Like, you don't trust it, But I remember last year we got late info on a pick, and it nailed. And it was out of nowhere. And you're like, okay, I want to talk to that dude this year because they clearly knew something
interesting that
nobody else knew. And that's what you keep in the back of your brain. But, this time of year, it's as much sport as it is science. Who do you trust? Who do you listen to? And I would say, like, I don't think people ever outright lie because you would never talk to them again in this scenario. What they do is they answer what you ask them without volunteering what you actually think, right? Like, you want to ask me, a litany of, I can give you a breakdown right now probably of, every kicker in the draft.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we're taking
a kicker, yeah.
So based on that, who are we picking?
Look, I want your 5th rounder who fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking through it. I'm like, Clifton Ryan went to Michigan State.
Nope, not that guy.
But like,
yeah, keep going.
I'm like, tackle,
not
but
that guy.
No, but I thought you were going to tell stories like Steve Antman. Are you going back there? I'm like, Steve Antman didn't fall down the stairs.
No, he didn't fall. He threw people down the stairs. That's what he did.
But no, like I think tell me who the first 12 picks are.
Then you'll tell us.
And I'll tell us.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who you're picking.
I got one. I got Mendoza. That's about it.
I got one more for you, Kevin. We're talking with Kevin Demoff, the COO of the Los Angeles Rams. Go back to that Puka draft you're talking about where you took Davis Allen, Warren McClendon, and Puka, three picks in a 4-pick span. They all hit. They're all playing for you. Puka has become a star in the league. McClendon was basically a starter for most of the season last year. Davis Allen gets real snaps and contributes in a meaningful way to the team. In the 5th round like that, is that what – I mean, obviously you want to hit on every pick, but realistically, when you're picking that deep into the draft, are you hoping to get 1 or 2 guys from the 5th round that actually contribute?
Well, look, you want to draft guys who have a vision for, right? So with Puka, the video is legendary of Les and Sean talking about Sean's vision for Puka. I think with Warren McClendon, Les would always say, hey, this guy played every position basically in the SEC. People didn't come past him. He can be a swing tackle. He can be a tackle guard. With Davis Allen, it was, hey, he had great hands, tough 4-year starter at Clemson. I think when you're look, when you get in the later rounds, on paper they all have a deficiency somewhere, or they would have gone in on paper. That doesn't mean that's who they actually are. But I always say the greatest competitive advantage in the NFL is winning, and it sounds really stupid. But the truth of the matter is this is Sean and Les' 10th draft together. We know what offensive players work for Sean McVay. Mm-hmm. We know what defensive players work for Sean McVay. We're never going to take a not smart offensive player in the 5th round. If their deficiency is, hey, they might struggle to learn, we're never going to take that risk because we know how that plays out with Sean. Mm-hmm. Whereas, like, hey, if they maybe aren't the fastest or the strongest, like, oh, well, we have ways to cover that up. And when you start to get into that, you really know what types of players, if you look at our 5th, 6th, 7th rounders, who's been successful, smart, tough, physical, care about football, then they can be that way. Because one of the hardest things, people ask me all the time now, does NIL affect the players coming in? I said, I don't think NIL does. I think it's great that college players can get paid and earn that. What hurts us is the portal. Because all of these players transfer 3 times so they can start. When you get drafted in the 6th round, there is no portal.
Right.
Like when you come in your first depth chart in OTAs, you're 3rd string. You can't be like,
I'm out of
hey, I hear the Lions have an open. Right? So, you need guys who have stuck it out and battled through and say, I'm going to go from 3rd string to 2nd string to 1st string. And that's where you look at some of these guys, 4-year starters, competitive, tough. Those are the traits you're really looking for in the 5th, 6th, and you marry that around with the physical skills and the vision, and look, maybe finally we're caring about special teams here. So, just maybe.
Maybe.
Look, we signed a long snapper and a special teams guy in free agency.
Let's do it.
Someone said, how do I know Kevin spends more time in Denver? It's like, you guys signed a long snapper to a premium deal in free agency.
He's good, though.
You're out of the building that day.
Champion.
Yes. We signed safeties to long-term deals. We signed linebackers. We're signing special teams. I don't even recognize this
organization. He's out of the building. Wow.
Speaking out of the building, we were talking a little bit before you came on. You did 2 Nuggets playoffs games, 2 Avs playoffs games, draft tonight, back to Staples, Crypto.com arena now to see the Avs and Kings again tonight. Do you ever forget where you are?
I do all the time.
Yeah.
I have an air tag on myself.
Oh, my God.
But, what is amazing, we've had a terrific run. We had Messi also.
Oh, Messi. I forgot to mention that.
At Empower Field. It broke the record in MLS for tickets sold. So it's fun. This time of year, the draft is my favorite NFL event. You get in the playoffs of the NBA and the NHL. We're fortunate to have 2 really good teams in Denver right now, and the Nuggets and the Avalanche that we have high hopes for. The Rapids have been playing well, got our first ever point at LAFC last night. We had never done that in 10 trips to LAFC. But look, you bounce around. If you're a sports junkie, Like, you love every minute of it, right? Going from a playoff game to the draft, back to a playoff game. Although I'll tell you, another time, like 2 years ago was the first time I'd ever missed a draft pick in Rams history. So the Nuggets were playing the Lakers game 4. It was Saturday afternoon of the draft, and I'm looking, I'm like, we had pick 250. And I'm like, we're in the 6th round. I'm like, if I leave now, I can make Nuggets Lakers. Nuggets were up 3-0. I'm like, I can make Nuggets Lakers on time. So I'm talking to the group. They're like, here's who we like it, pick 250. I'm like, great. I'm driving to my car, and I'm just listening to the draft like a fan. I'm not, and picks are coming off. I'm like, that's curious. Gets to the Rams. We pick a completely different person than we had talked about at all. It was KT Leviston who was the pick. And I'm like, texting me like, what the hell just happened? Like, nothing to matter in round 7. God bless KT. I just saw he's starting for the Browns in their mini camp. But and you go to the game and you're like, this is what happens when you miss a pick. So tonight, if the Rams go screaming up, it's not because we value the player. It's so I can get over to crypto.
Someplace else.
I think we got a 7:22 puck drop in game 3.
Just wait till he.
And if we trade back, I'm so hosed. It's terrible.
I hope the car's parked out front.
No doubt. That's exactly right.
Crypto.
So.
Kevin Demoff, COO of the Los Angeles Rams. Kevin, congratulations on this incredible event.
Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And to our fans, let's come join us this is an amazing fair community block party for the next 3 days. Beautiful weather. Come join us out here and appreciate everybody's support. It's going to be a fun year.
You got it. Good luck tonight.
See you, man. Yes,
Good
sir.
luck tonight.
All right. You sure you don't want the pineapple? Come on. There you go. Right there.
Yeah, the more it sits there, I think the less popular it's going to become. We'll see about that. Are we going to go to Far Side coming up next?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to the Far Side
sir.
coming up in just a little bit. That was Kevin Demoff, COO, 27 NFL drafts. Man, the recall and all those things, too.
Incredible.
Right at the top.
Incredible.
I like that when he leaves, they do stuff they're not supposed to do. Just like
That's so
anything,
funny.
Right? The boss is out of the building.
We mess
Let's
up.
Do something
There you
a
go.
little crazy. Let's make a decision
The
like
boss
that.
is gone here, too. Greg left.
There
Oh,
you
let's go
Greg's
have
done.
fun.
Let's eat some pineapple stuffed with rice and
Don't meet me there, beat me there. That's beef.
No.
Sesame seeds.
You got to
green onions.
Inside it.
It's
All
so
me.
good.
Yes.
Little Far Side coming up next. It is DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA. Also, it is a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen to this show, I should say, for your chance to win a 4-pack of general admission tickets to watch our Lakers take on the Rockets Game 4 at Cosm. It is playoff basketball. Every possession matters. Every moment is bigger. So bring that LA energy.
And guys, listen, you guys know I love me some food, and at my family's carne asada, food always matters, and lately the star of our table has been Amor Salsita. Amor Salsita is something special. Not only is it women-owned, it's homemade, authentic salsa made to share with the people you love, the kind of salsa that brings familia together, like everybody here hanging out for the Rams. Founders Jerry and Erica brought the bold, vibrant flavors of Mexico straight from their kitchen to yours, and it truly shows. I use it for everything, dipping chips, marinating our favorite grilled dishes, on tacos, and even adding a little spice to drinks when we're entertaining. It's that versatile, and it always gets people asking, what is this? And the flavors, smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, creamy avocado, roasted varieties, and my personal favorite, the mango habanero. Whether you like it mild or bold, there's truly something for everyone at the table. For recipe ideas and inspiration, visit amorsalsita.com. And next time you're shopping, pick up Amor Salsita at Vaughn's, Albertsons, or Pavilions in the produce section. Amor Salsita, from our kitchens to yours, amor in every bite.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new chili crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
In the playoffs, performance isn't just expected, it's engineered. At Lexus Santa Monica, we play at that same championship level. Whether it's the precision of the RX or the pure power of the LC, every vehicle is a masterpiece of performance. Visit our historic showroom, a Santa Monica landmark, and experience a lineup that's as legendary as the game itself. See Matt Unger and the team to elevate your drive. Lexus Santa Monica. In Santa Monica, on Santa Monica. Experience amazing.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2026.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
It's the night that an All-American becomes a top pick in the National Football League.
With the first pick. And tonight is round one of the NFL Draft.
Who will the Rams take at number 13 tonight?
We're talking about it all day long on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Snead of your LA Rams. The Rams play here.
NFL Draft Week 2026 on ESPN LA, presented by the law offices of Jacob Emrani.
NFL Draft is now officially open. Powered by the law offices of Jacob Emrani, the chosen legal partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Call Jacob at 800-345-6789.
Hey guys, it's Lindsay, and as someone who doesn't have time to overthink shopping, I love how simple my VisionWorks store in Santa Ana made it for me. The frames are organized by shape and price, and there was a great variety of frames to choose from. No matter what style you're looking for, VisionWorks has it. Scheduling my eye exam, though, that was easy with evening and weekend appointments at all locations. And here's the best part. The friendly and knowledgeable VisionWorks teammates are insurance experts, and they'll help you maximize your options whether you have insurance or not. If you want or need glasses without the hassle, VisionWorks makes it simple.
Hey guys, the regular season is wrapped and the NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. And right now, it's the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals Sweepstakes. Pick live squares during NBA playoff games, and you can win a trip for two to the NBA Finals. To enter, you just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game is already in progress. So do this. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Travi, I'm trying to reconcile with the fact that I have a pineapple bowl.
You do.
A pineapple boat of goodness there.
You
How come you
almost
haven't eaten
not-
yours yet?
Wait,
Are you saving it?
No, I'm eating.
Oh.
I just don't eat as quickly
If
as
you don't want your pineapple, let me know. Send it down this way.
You know what that means, right?
What?
Kevin
Pineapple.
Demoff said the universal sign of.
I don't believe that. Is that true?
Yes, that's
true.
100.
Well, that's too bad then.
I really wanted to be like, how do you know? But I'm like, we're not doing that.
Because I
Laura.
walk out of my grocery store two-fisted sometimes with pineapples.
Well,
no bag.
If you're buying pineapples, I think you're safe. It's when you're
wearing 'em.
displaying and wearing
Or
pineapples.
you put them in your house upside down. That means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe I give people at my local Vons the wrong impression.
Maybe
I'm
you
going
do.
out there like this, straight up. All right, so I saw something today, just perusing all my favorite stuff. Came across Club Shay Shay.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he was interviewing Michael Beasley, the basketball player. And I think he is absolutely fascinating. It confirmed a lot of things I thought about Michael Beasley. Like, one, he would be so much fun to talk to. Like, so much fun to talk to because I think he is very, very deep. The other thing is his choice of words is straight out of the Quentin Tarantino dictionary, Django edition.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is in. My goodness, my man.
Okay.
Yeah, you're normalizing the word. Please stop doing that.
Yeah.
But the one thing that caught me was he was talking about the rumor. Have you heard about the LeBron-Michael Beasley rumor?
No.
From when they played together in Miami?
No.
There was a story, I think Brian Windhorst co-signed it. There was a rumor that Michael Beasley would routinely beat LeBron in 1v1.
Oh.
To the point where LeBron would, like, beg off him, like, I don't want you to guard me today.
Yeah.
Bring Chalmers up here.
Okay.
So they ran with it for years. So they asked him about it. He said, look, it's not what you think it was. I didn't beat him 1v1. I would just give him a hard time in practice.
Yeah.
He would pick him up from 94 feet. But people would take that as a 1v1. So
sure.
I'm glad he cleared that up. But since we're sitting here at the draft, we're talking about with Kevin, there's rumors, there's smoke screens, there's what-ifs, there's all that stuff. So I thought about some of the fun rumors that we may have heard during draft time.
Okay.
And some of the tragic ones, some of the funny ones, and some ones that will just pop out. Okay, I'll give you one. Remember this. Remember there was a rumor at one point that Ryan Leaf was going to go number one ahead of Peyton Manning.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That was a real thing.
It sure was.
Almost got the Colts, right?
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was.
It was crazy. And Peyton Manning even had to come out and make a statement. Whoever passes on me is going to regret it forever or something like that. And finally, the Colts did the right thing and got Peyton Manning. Do you remember a couple of years ago that the Raiders drafted the wrong Byron Young?
No.
You don't remember that?
I don't
They
remember
thought
that.
they were getting this Byron Young.
The Rams Byron
The edge
Young.
rusher from Tennessee. They took, I think he's from Alabama.
Guys,
an Alabama defensive tackle.
Can we pause on this for a second? Which team did you say did
The
that?
Raiders.
Okay, that's what I thought. So let's. This is why Fernando Mendoza is probably terrified sitting wherever it is he's sitting right now, knowing that the freaking Raiders are getting ready to go. Hey, buddy, come on in.
That was 2023.
It is the kiss of death.
Yes.
And I get it. Maybe they got the right coach. Maybe they got the right GM. Maybe they're finally going to turn it around. They have been. What you just described is exactly why I would be terrified.
I think they got
if I
that
were
fixed by
Fernando
then.
Mendoza.
Okay, then this one
Better
you're
than the Browns, though.
true. But
Are they?
True.
A little bit. At least they have more history in the championship. There are trophies in the case.
Fair.
The Browns
Fair.
don't have it. All right, this is a good one. Do you remember Will Levis and mayonnaise and coffee?
I do.
Yes.
I
That
do.
torpedoed his draft stock.
Yeah, that's gross.
Some people think that knocked him out of the first round.
Disgusting.
It might have, counterpoint. Maybe they saw Will Levis play quarterback.
This is true. That too.
Maybe that had as much to do with it as anything else.
That too.
By the way, that sounds just dreadful.
That sounds great. I think people were trying it.
Weird people.
I thought
And I'm not
Mason actually tried it.
anti-mayonnaise. I'll put mayonnaise on a sandwich. It's fine, whatever. But in your coffee,
I never thought.
I just
mayonnaise in
pictured like
coffee.
an oil slick on top of the coffee. That sounds
True.
terrible.
Well, this kind of goes as a rumor. What we were sold. Tony Mandrich.
Oh yeah,
cover of Sports Illustrated.
The incredible
bulk, widely considered the most hyped prospect ever. They called him the perfect player. Turned out to be a bust. Absolutely.
Well, what did Kevin say a few minutes ago? He said even in the first round, it's like 50-50 shot.
You never know. You never know.
50-50 shot.
There was 2003. There was a trade chaos. Rumors abound. I remember this vividly. That if the Jaguars didn't jump up and take Byron Leftwich, they would have taken Roethlisberger the next year.
Oh.
Can you imagine that? History has completely changed.
Totally.
Completely.
And, maybe, like we were talking about the Raiders and the Browns a second ago, the Jags are another one of those teams that gets a lot of stuff wrong. Maybe Roethlisberger never becomes Roethlisberger.
That's true. Right, gets washed out.
Yeah.
Leftwich was the second quarterback selected that year after Carson Palmer. And that was the same year that Minnesota didn't make a pick. Because they ran out of time.
I was just going to say, I hope that. I was thinking that. I'm like, I hope that one's on the list. And who was? I think it was Atlanta that picked after him.
Yes.
Like they were like, they're chucking it up to the podium. Like our pick's in. Our pick's in.
Running. Yes, absolutely.
How in the world does that happen?
Nuts. You brought it up earlier. Or was somebody brought up Laramie Tunsil? Was that you?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay. That whole thing
gas mask.
with the gas
smoking
mask.
weed out of the gas mask
right before the draft.
Yeah.
Do you know who actually put that video out?
Was it him?
His dad.
His dad. Okay.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why
I don't
would
know.
you do that?
My dad would not do that to me. I know that, but Yeah.
And this is one.
By the way,
that's crazy.
And
yeah.
I get it. The timing is terrible and all that stuff, but smoking weed, okay.
Yeah, but right before the draft, you don't want to be that guy.
The timing is terrible.
Yes.
I'll put it this way. This is one of those things, like we were talking about a second ago, where if I trust my methodology, if I think Larry Tuswell can play football, if I think he's going to be a good pro, if I think he's somebody that can help my football team, then I find out he smokes pot, I don't give a damn.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like,
let me push
bring
back.
him on in.
You would if you had problems with it on your team. If you had discipline issues.
Interesting.
Oh.
Right.
Okay,
You
fair.
had guys
Good,
getting in
yeah.
Rex fights.
Okay.
You might want to stay away from that. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I mean. Like, why now before the draft? Do it after the draft. No one cares.
If we saw him chugging a beer, would we care?
No.
What's the difference?
I did see Josh Allen took some heat for doing that.
Yeah.
He chugged a beer at a hockey game, and they said it's not like role model-esque or something.
Listen.
But he's at a hockey game. Everybody's
Exactly.
chugging beer at a hockey game.
If you don't do it at a hockey game, I'm going to feel some type of way about you.
Right.
I thought she meant he didn't chug it fast enough. This is one right for you. Another rumor. No one had this.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield to Cleveland. No one had Baker Mayfield as QB1 that year. This is funny. QB1 for that year. This is the Bleacher Report. Charlie Campbell, Todd McShay, Mike Mayock, Danny Kelly, Mel Kiper all had Sam Darnold QB1.
Number one.
Yes, no one had Baker Mayfield. Chris Sims had Lamar. SB Nation had Rosen.
Lamar number one?
Had Lamar number one. CBS had Mason Rudolph number one.
Strike CBS from the list.
QB1.
CBS gets an F that day.
And most recently, Tyree Wilson, rumors about him going number 2 overall. The rumors, and this is
I'm sorry, go back. Who had Lamar number one?
Lamar, that was Chris Sims.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Chris Sims was right about that.
He's dead on.
Like he's probably he's 2-time MVP.
No one thought that Lamar, that style, would turn out in the NFL.
Yeah.
And I remember saying this before the draft. They asked me about him. I didn't think he was a quarterback. You don't see quarterbacks with lip guards.
Yeah.
That's running back stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And here we are.
Chris Sims and Michael Thompson.
We can be wrong. The 49ers trading up to 3 way back when.
For Lance.
They had a chance. It was going to be, could have been, Justin Fields. Right before the draft, the epilepsy thing pops out and torpedoes him. Now, the Bears still take him, but he could have gone number 3. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Rumors, innuendos, smokescreen, all this stuff. The draft is funny. You ever started a rumor?
Not on purpose.
No? Have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
I don't think so. Maybe like when I was little, like when you're in grade school and you do dumb stuff like that, but not as an adult.
Never,
for
or
sure.
perpetuate a rumor like there was a rumor
I'm
that
sure I have without knowing I was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Have
you
you?
knew something that wasn't true, but you could have killed the rumor
No,
and just
see,
didn't.
no, we're
No?
not those people. What about you though?
Well, I mean, if there's a rumor that came about something and I knew the truth, like that's not true, I don't think I would let the cat out of the bag,
Yeah,
Bugs, no one's getting hurt.
There's
That's
a
a little
difference
different,
between saying I'm going to pass it along knowing it's not true as opposed to I know that's not true and I'm just going to sit here and watch it go by.
Right. I don't think I've ever started a rumor.
Yeah.
I don't think. I actually do think. This is me. I think I started the rumor there were 2 Ultimate Warriors back in the day. I swear. I did. I thought
there?
that. No, it's only one. But,
okay.
But I started that rumor, and it caught fire. Everybody knows, yes. And I will swear to this day I came up with Pros versus Joes.
Oh, I believe you on
in an
that.
elevator.
I
Somebody
believe
stole
you on
it
that.
from me. I
Yeah.
said it out loud. Next year it came on. Yeah.
This is why when you wear certain things, I tell you must trademark certain things because people will just take them
I
and
got a
make
lesson
money.
on that. Yeah, I shouldn't be wearing stuff that's not trademarked.
I told you.
Yeah.
one.
Don't say it.
No,
I think he actually did trademark it. By the way.
Yeah.
He wants me to
I
pay
don't
him.
think it's that hard.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Click.
My
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
is trademarked.
Yeah.
But I thought that was fun. Just NFL rumors and all that sort of stuff. And I'm glad Michael Beasley kind of cleared that up. I really do. And that's the other thing I was going to say. The mental health side of sports and people is like concussions now for me. Concussions
couldn't
used to
agree
be
more.
funny
Yeah.
until we realized concussions aren't funny.
100%
Yeah.
of understanding that if somebody's going through something, they're going through
They're
something.
going through it,
And
yeah.
you can't just say, hey, shake it off, get over it, snap out of it. No, they've got a real issue.
It's not how it works.
And
right.
it's not weakness. It's not anything other than they're sick. They could have a mental health issue
That is it. Yes, sir.
real that needs to be addressed the same way if you blew your knee out.
This is true.
It's the exact same thing. It's just between your ears.
It is what it is,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, Let's get into a little bit of Lakers coming up here in just a little bit. A reminder as well that it's a Kings playoff game day. The Kings host the Avalanche for Game 3 at Crypto.com Arena. Pre-game coverage starts at 6:30, leading you right up to puck drop at 7 after the game. Keep it here for Kings Talk with Sam Batesh, the Samboni, your spot to react and break it all down. Catch every moment of Kings playoff hockey on the ESPN LA app. Just tap the Kings play-by-play tile, home of the LA Kings. Sam and I had a little brief text back and forth last night. My Anaheim Ducks took care of the Oilers last night.
Way to go. Yes,
right?
sir.
That's right. Little two-goal win
Just
for them.
snapped the paper on me?
Yeah, he did.
By the way, they gave another lead away, too, and I'm like, oh, my God, they're going to do it again.
Wow.
That may be coming up in the straight-up segment in a little bit. Lakers getting ready for Game 3, and a little bit of an interesting develop on as far as the health front coming up. We'll get into all of that coming up. We are here at the Rams Draft House in Inglewood. It is a carnival atmosphere because it's a carnival.
It's a carnival.
There are games.
Ferris wheel.
There's rides.
Funnel cake.
DeMarco went down a slide. We
sure
need to
and
talk
got
about.
stuck. Wait till you see the video.
Yeah.
I've never felt fatter.
That was a pretty high slide. You were much braver than I was. We'll get into all of it. It's coming up. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Kings fans.
Manson shoots, safe, rebound, they score! The Avs tie it late, and they win it in OT.
Yeah, we're down 0-2. Yeah, we lost in overtime, but guess what? Game 3 is tonight. Tonight at Crypto, 7 o'clock. Kings and Avs, Game 3, our chance to be back in this series. Game 3, tonight, 7 o'clock after the game. Call us on Kings Talk. Hang out with Samboni. Game 3, 7 o'clock tonight, right here on ESPN LA, your home for Kings hockey.
Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning in every bite. And right now, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $11.99, delivery or carryout. When you're hungry for big flavor, keep the Pizza Hut coming with the $11.99 large 3-topping deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
It's spring break season, and I can't wait to party. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The Oasis Pool and Lazy River are open 7 days a week. Rent a cabana or daybed. Cannonball!
Number 2.
Fuel up on the lowest gas prices than anywhere else at our travel center.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Polaris Razor Pro R Ultimate. Earn entries now. Be here April 30th, 10 p.m. to win.
Morongo, good times.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
Get ready for another edition of Countdown to Kickoff presented by BMO. I'm Mario Rees, and I'll be joined by LAFC radio voice, my main man, Dave Denholm, as we talk all things black and gold. Plus, I'll break down LAFC's tough road test coming up against Minnesota United. Join me Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
And it is draft day on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, broadcasting live from Hollywood Park, site of the Rams block party, the draft party for our Rams.
Hi, this is Steve Avila of your LA Rams. You're listening to Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr and Travis Rodgers.
Are all over what goes down in the first round tonight of the NFL Draft. 2026 NFL Draft Week on ESPN LA, powered by the law offices of Jacob Emrani, the chosen legal partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Call Jacob at 800-345-6789. Now back to the Rams block party and back to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA.
DeMarco, if you're these guys that are going to go in the first round, or you're hoping to go in the first round, do you care where, or you just want to go as high as you possibly can? Like, 9th is better than 10th, 10th is better than 11th, 11th is better than 12th. Are you thinking, man, I'd love to play in L.A., or I'd love to play for Chicago or San Francisco or wherever are you trying to hope to land in a specific spot?
Most guys don't know.
Yeah.
You have no idea where you're going to be drafted or where you're going. You're just happy to be playing football. I was talking to Maurice Jones-Drew earlier. He told me his draft experience about going from the first to the second.
He's the first pick in the second round, right?
He thought when the first round ended, he was never going to play football again. This is Maurice, right?
Yeah.
Of course you're going to play. You're just not in the first round. So some guys have no idea. Now, when you get up in that top 5 and it's obvious, those guys have, they want to say, like John Elway, Eli Manning.
Yeah.
I don't want to play there. I want to play there. Some guys have a choice. Some guys care. Most guys like me and Maurice, we just want to keep playing football no matter where we're going.
So you've told this story before, your draft story about you thought you were going to get drafted. You ultimately don't end up getting drafted, and then there was a bidding war for you as an undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
What was the emotion for you after you've gone through all of this, and it's like, okay, we're done picking players, and you never heard your name called?
This is funny. So we shot the Rams podcast, JB Maurice, and it's a living room setting. So they have us on couches. So this is just me talking to Maurice, talking to JB. It's what we do normally. And then they said this set is supposed to be like somebody's house.
Okay.
Like when a player is drafted, they want this living room to look like the player's house, like you see on TV. And I realized I never got this.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this feels like. This was like depressing for me in this room.
Why aren't they saying my name?
Right. Yeah. Over and over and over again. Do you remember Carlos Rossi? Top of the line, Ryan Carlos Rossi, the jug wine.
Oh yeah.
Carlos Rossi.
Yeah.
By the 7th round, I was through 7 bottles. Gone.
For people that don't know, that was wine that was sold in this glass bottle that had a little finger handle.
Little loop.
In it.
Yes.
It looked like a Sparklets bottle, only it was wine.
And you throw it that way.
It.
There
you
go.
had to put it on your
right.
shoulder.
You can do one hand if you flip it around. You can just dump it in there. But Maurice said he was getting ready to go do something else. I was really putting on my running shoes. I'm going to run this weight off. I'm going to law school. I thought I was done playing ball.
Really?
And then the phone rang off the hook.
Yeah.
Could not believe it. Yeah, there's a bidding war for you. What do you mean? Yeah. Tampa Bay's calling. I'll call you back. Click. Cleveland just called. What do you think? Hold on. The Rams are on the phone. I'll call you back. Click. The money's up to 35. Click. 50. You won't believe this. You got a choice. Tampa or L.A.
You chose well.
I said L.A. immediately.
you chose well. You ended up where you're supposed to be. You know, that's one of those things that, sometimes things happen for a reason.
That's right.
And that happened
You know who the agent was? I told you? It was Bruce Allen.
Really?
Bruce Allen was my agent. He said he couldn't believe that he's never seen money like this for a free agent.
Wow.
But I'm like, dude, did you not do scouting on me?
Yeah.
You should be. I should have been drafted.
Yeah.
He's talking about money, about being a free agent. I'm like, how come you didn't get me drafted?
Does it still bother you?
Yes, it still bothers me.
Does it really?
It still says FA 94.
I understand.
Yeah.
You won the Super Bowl. You made a Pro Bowl.
Yep.
You've had a long, distinguished career as a football person after football. It still bothers
Never
you.
goes away. Nope. London Fletcher, same thing. Never goes away. I will never, ever, ever let that go.
I can respect it. Things happen for a reason.
That's true.
The Lakers.
All right,
Things
so let's
happen
talk about
for
the
them.
Lakers for a sec. So this is out. Trevor Lane tweeted the following: the Lakers status report for tomorrow's game against the Rockets. Austin Reeves' left oblique muscle strain is questionable.
Ooh, there's a chance, huh?
Luka Doncic's left hamstring strain is still out. So questionable. Now, questionable doesn't mean he's going to play, but questionable means that we've moved one rung up the ladder, right? That we've gone from out to, probably not questionable or whatever, but we're moving down the ladder, which is why I think that what the Lakers have done, never mind the 1-2 games, which is ultimately what they're all trying to do, but if nothing else, they've kicked the can down the road for at least 6 games. So now all of a sudden, Reeves, I don't know about Luka, probably not, but they've done exactly what the assignment was, is that they've extended this series. And quite frankly, they may even be able to shorten it if they can take care of business tomorrow. And all of a sudden, the Rockets are just waiting to get pushed off the cliff.
Yeah, try to stay afloat until we can get some guys back. And I would think oblique heals faster than hamstring. And I would say for the player, the importance of the player, Luka, 100%, 110% before you even touch the floor. Austin Reeves, 90.
Also,
get out there.
He's about to be a free agent. He's about to make a lot of money. An oblique's not like a knee or anything like that. It's going to heal. He'll be okay. But it's just one of those. I wonder too if there's any sort of second thought about let's be a little cautious here. We're about to go get the bag. Let's not.
You mean on his part?
Yeah.
If he's less than 100% and he can't be himself, then he shouldn't take the floor.
Yeah.
But if I'm the Lakers, as soon as you can play, go.
You want him to take the floor.
Yes, but not Luka. I want you to be 100. You're going to have to prove you're healthy.
Here's the thing with Reeves and Luka both, really, is because they have a 2-0 lead, they can be patient.
They can.
They can do the thing, which is, you know what? Could I play today? Yeah, maybe. You know what? Let's wait. We're good.
Yep.
We're good. Look, they go out there and take care of business tomorrow night. I think the Rockets roll real quick. I do not think that the Rockets have the fight in them that they're going to need to have to bounce back from a 3-0 hole, to even make it a series. Maybe they extend it to Game 5 and it comes back to L.A., but seeing what we've seen, DeAndre was talking about it all week, where you've seen this team with the Rockets, it looks like they don't like each other. It looks like they're ready to all just, 1, 2, 3 Cancun this thing,
right,
and put them on the precipice of that. I think they'll give up the goods.
That's what I'm trying to do. That was the talk. Like, how should the Lakers approach this game? You approach it like you should try to win, like it's all out. Same thing, same intensity. You're going to have to match them. But I would say this, for a team that doesn't like each other like the Rockets do, let's put them at 3-0 and put them one game away from vacation. It's done. It's done.
Also, Dave McMenamin was putting out that Kevin Durant is dealing with a new injury, left ankle sprain, that has listed as questionable too.
There you go. Wow. That's the opposite of what we were just talking about with Reeves. That Durant having an ankle, or is that what it was, Laurel? Ankle? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So an ankle, and he's down. It's like, okay. I mean, like, this is whether he's 100% or not. He if they're going to have any chance, he's going to have to play.
You're going.
Yeah. You have to play.
You're going.
But if I'm looking around the locker room and I'm like, I don't like that guy, I don't like that guy, I don't like that guy, for who, for what? What am I, Ricky Waters this thing?
I do feel bad. I like Kevin Durant, but this would be an awful way to exit the playoffs. This would, I think his legacy is cemented.
Oh, sure.
You're a champion. You're one of the best scorers we've ever seen.
No
but
doubt.
I think if the Houston Rockets bow out this way, it validates everything everybody's ever said about it.
That's what's so weird about Durant specifically. Like you said, he's deadlock cinch Hall of Famer, MVP, one of the great scorers of all time. He's one of the top 20 players of all time, wherever regardless of where you want to put him. But him going out like this doesn't feel weird. It feels like oddly kind of on brand for him. Like, weird stuff kind of follows Kevin Durant around. Like, dissatisfaction follows Kevin Durant around. Unhappiness, grumpiness.
But isn't this the worst, though, with the burner phone? It was discovered, and it's true. It's him. Now he's fighting with his guys openly.
It's certainly up there.
Yeah.
It's just this is. It all fits, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Like, it all kind of fits together. If you found out that it's Steph Curry, would you be like, nah,
not
Steph,
at all,
no chance, nope,
right?
Steph didn't do it. I don't believe. With Durant, it's like, yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
Right. It's almost, dare I say, almost like Carmelo, a waste of talent. You're that good, you should be considered one of the GOATs. But he should not be a knock.
But he is.
That's
what's so weird. It's like he occupies two different. He's no one questions his skill, his ability, his competitive. Like he's awesome.
Yeah.
But there's also just this level of weirdness with him that is. Carmelo, I think, is a different one because Carmelo never won a title. Carmelo, at least in the NBA, like Carmelo was always kind of on teams that seemed to underachieve. Kevin Durant's been on some really good teams.
This is true.
DeAndre wanted something to add.
Big D.
No, it's just funny. There's all this Kevin Durant news, and with the new injury that's been listed, Jabari Smith Jr. was interviewed, after during their practice, and he said it's on Kevin Durant to find ways to get himself involved and get to his spots without the double team. Just because he's getting double team, we still need him to beat KD. So it's like
they're dead.
I mean, just look at the disconnect with this team.
It's as bad as we've seen in a long time, and it's a shame because it's the exact opposite of how they finished the season, the regular season. They were hot.
They were peaks and valleys all year. Like they were, hey, everything's great. We're winning a bunch of games too. I think these guys hate each other. And nope, everything's fine. We're winning a bunch of games, and now they hate each other again.
Well, Lakers, like you said. If you're, what is it? Is it if your enemy is
you're the enemy of my enemy is my friend,
or if your enemy is trying to lose,
let him.
Don't get in the way. Just do your job. Yeah, there you go.
If they're self-destructing, let
something
them
like that. Right.
Top athletes, big moments, one night. We're talking about the OC Sports Awards, DeMarco, June 18th at Angel Stadium, hosted by me, Travis Rodgers. Celebrate greatness and be part of one of Orange County's premier sports nights. You can get your tickets right now at theocsportsawards.org. Little DeAndre Hawkins playoff roundup coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
It's the night that an All-American becomes a top pick in the National Football League.
We're the first pick. And tonight is round one of the NFL Draft.
Who will the Rams take at number 13 tonight?
We're talking about it all day long on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Les Snead of your LA Rams. The Rams play here.
NFL Draft Week 2026 on ESPN LA. Presented by the law offices of Jacob Emrani.
NFL Draft is now officially open. Powered by the law offices of Jacob Emrani, the chosen legal partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Call Jacob at 800-345-6789.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Here in Los Angeles, our water is filled with chemicals and chlorine. That's why I got a Life Source Water whole house system. Life Source cleans and conditions water from every tap. No salt, no regular maintenance, no more harsh skin irritating city water. Upgrade your water and your life with Life Source. I did it and I'll never go back. For April, ask for the ESPN LA special. Get $500 off plus free installation for new customer. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Life Source Water, it's not just better, it's essential.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
And it is Draft Day on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, broadcasting live from Hollywood Park, site of the Rams block party, the draft party for our Rams.
Hi, this is Steve Avila of your LA Rams. You're listening to Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr and Travis Rodgers.
Are all over what goes down in the first round tonight of the NFL Draft. 2026 NFL Draft Week on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino with a brand new house. Home Sweet Win is back at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Now back to the Rams block party and back to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA.
About how the fact that you went undrafted still kind of bothers you.
Oh, yeah. Still burns.
I don't know if it's on the exact same level as that, but it's going to bother me for a while that you beat me at the squirt gun game over there.
I got ahead of you. I did.
Yeah,
I got ahead
a little bit.
You beat me at the squirt gun game. You won the opener. I won game 2, and then you won the rubber match.
Well, you kept hitting the quarterback challenge over there.
I went 4 for 4 on
You
that.
went 4 for 4, and the walk-off. I know what Sewell was talking about in the cup. I saw it right over there with the walk-off and the look. Yeah.
Did you ever get it to Devontae?
I still haven't hit Devontae.
Yeah.
I hit him in the head.
You got to lead him.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
You
I
got to
got
lead him. For
3
sure.
for 5, so
Can't
not
hit
that
that
bad.
All right, so we're right in the middle of the first round of the NBA playoffs. Our man DeAndre has been taking care of us, letting us know what we need to know. What do you got for us, D?
All right, 2 games yesterday. Detroit Pistons and the Orlando Magic and the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Phoenix Suns. The Detroit Pistons won their matchup against the Orlando Magic. The series is now tied 1-1. Cade Cunningham had another strong performance. The Detroit Pistons put up 38 points in the third quarter, and they end up coming out on top of that victory. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This might be a hot take. After watching that game, I think the Detroit Pistons, I think they got a chance to beat the Boston Celtics, and I hope that can be that Eastern Conference Finals matchup that we can get, because I'm telling you right now, the Detroit Pistons, they play hard, they run. Cade Cunningham, these guys are ready to go. I think this is their year if they can do it.
Anybody that wants to take out the Celtics, I'm here for it. Go ahead and get them out of here. That sounds good to me.
Now, this one, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's got me hot. This Phoenix Suns and Oklahoma City Thunder game. Yes, the Thunder, they're a really good team. We understand that. They won 120-107. But this right here is what bothers me, and I can't stand it. The fact that the whistle and the calls that they have been getting, and just seeing Chet Holmgren, you are 7 foot. You are a 7 foot big man. And seeing him do a lean-in foul on Colin Gillespie, it's honestly, it's really, really bothering. Colin Gillespie is a 6 foot guard. He is 6 foot, and Chet Holmgren is literally leading into him, drawing a foul. That's not the only thing. And then you see Devin Booker. He is leaning out of bounds. The ball goes out of bounds. He tries to save it. He ended up getting fouled. Alex Caruso is literally signaling at the referee to call a technical foul. For what? There was nothing happened for Devin Booker to even receive a technical foul. And then you see SGA, and then him doing his sweep through. It's just, honestly, it's a very, very tough watch. I'm not trying to complain or anything like that, because we understand the Oklahoma City Thunder are a really, really good basketball team. There's a reason why they're the best in the NBA. But I'm a big believer, when it comes playoff times, you got to let these players dictate the basketball games. The ref cannot dictate these games. It's really, really bothering me, and I just had to let that off my chest.
No, it's crazy. I couldn't believe they called a tech on Booker. It's crazy, but to the victor go the spoils. They are the defending champs.
I guess so, but I'm with you guys. I thought that was a terrible call, and I guess, look, Booker's going to be lighting his wallet a little bit for what he did in the postgame, but I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he did it, because the officials do need to be held accountable when they do something that is clearly wrong, when they're missing something like that didn't deserve to be teed up. And you know what I really like that Booker did? He put his name on it. He called that referee out by his name. He said James Williams needs to be better than that. I liked it. You don't hear, usually it's all the officials and it's kind of spoken in code. I like that Booker just let it rip.
Do you blame the Thunder for this?
No.
Or just the officials?
It's not on the Thunder to continue to do something that's working for them.
That's
right.
True.
It's on the league. It's on the officials to say this is bad for our product. It's not being officiated correctly. It gives an unfair. However you want to get there and stop doing it, and then the Thunder will adjust accordingly. But if I know I've got a trick up my sleeve or a tactic that works, and you can't stop it, why would I stop?
It makes them unlikable, though.
They don't care.
I know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for a two-time or a defending champ, a team that has a chance, I guess, to be America's team, so to speak?
Nah, I don't think that'll ever happen.
But I mean, when you get more than your fan base rooting for you, like Wemby, I think at some point we'll have a lot of people rooting for him.
I think Wemby might, but I don't think they got a guy like that.
I thought OKC could have been, but it seems like they just get the favorable whistle and they lean into it.
They do.
They make you hate them.
They do. I think what's interesting with them is with Jalen Williams getting dinged and him missing some time potentially is look, you don't want anybody to get hurt. Obviously, that's not what you're looking for, and you want everybody. But blank happens.
Oh yeah.
Wemby gets taken out. Luka gets taken out. Williams gets taken out. It just for the Lakers, man, just keep playing. You have no idea what's going to be waiting for you on the other side. And I'm not saying SGA or Chet or any of these guys aren't going to be there, but you don't know, right? Sure. So you just keep showing up, keep doing what you can, and if you can get through to this next round, who knows what happens?
It's hard for me to root for any team that has Dillon Brooks on it.
Very.
Yeah, he's the Drake of the NBA. I just don't like you.
I don't like him either, but he's necessary.
He is. He scored 30.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to give him props, but God, does he drive me crazy.
And I do think that what Booker did and what Brooks did is useful. They're going to get fined and whatever, but Phil Jackson used to do this all the time.
Of course.
Phil Jackson used to go into press conferences and complain, and then what would usually happen? The needle would start to slide back towards the middle or maybe even towards the Lakers side a little bit. That they're not going to change. But if you put them on blast like that, they're going to have to respond to it. They have to know that if I do it again, I'm going to get blasted again.
Remember Puka, though. You don't want to make him mad.
Football's a little
bit different.
But yeah, I hear you. But they can't. Again, when I say this guy's crooked, which is what Brooks basically said, right?
Yeah.
We're looking like the WWE out there.
Right.
When you say that, and then you go out there and say, "Oh yeah, watch this," you're kind of making his point.
Kind of making the point. Hey, we're not looking for Phoenix to extend the series anyway. It's the Thunder are going to move on. One more thing, DeAndre. I think Detroit may be in trouble. I think they're going to win the series, but I don't think the Magic are going away.
Oh, the Orlando Magic aren't going away, and this is where it gets into because Trudell came in with us this week, and he was saying that the Orlando Magic are not a typical 8th seed. You know what I mean? The Toronto Raptors should have been that 8th seed team because the Orlando Magic was dealing with a lot of injuries, and the Raptors, they're one of those teams in the regular season that was trying really, really hard, and come postseason, the Raptors, you can see that they should not even be in the mix right now. So Orlando Magic, realistically, they have playoff experience, and they got a lot of guys on that roster who've been through it. So I do believe that Detroit Pistons, though, are going to figure it out, and I do believe that they're going to win this series. I'm telling you right now, I really do believe that they'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
It could be. I know that one seed's under pressure, but Detroit's really good.
Dave Cunningham
really
is
good.
the
Oh, my God,
for
yes.
sure. It is a Cosm ticket. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. For sure. It is a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Cosm right behind us right here. Just an incredible experience. If you haven't got a chance to do it, you got to check it out. And if you call 877-710-ESPN right now, caller number 7 will win a 4-pack of general admission tickets to watch our Lakers in Game 4 at Cosm this Sunday. That's at 6:30. Be there to cheer on L.A. as the series heats up and catch every clutch moment on Cosm's immersive displays. Visit Cosm.com for more info and tickets.
Rams fans.
Rams fans. They're all over the place.
There you go.
Rams fans. I always like this guy over here. He's got the Rams jersey and he's got the Dodger hat on. My kind of.
Hey, see that is the perfect combo.
My kind of people
that
right
makes
there.
sense right there.
I dig that a lot.
Thank you.
We got tip or no tip coming up next, and then we are about 20 minutes or so away from the first pick in the NFL draft. Fernando Mendoza will either be a Raider to turn everything around, or he'll be the next tale in a very sad story along the way.
Around. Yeah,
one way or the other, that's going to happen. But tip or no tip is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
It's the night that an All-American becomes a top pick in the National Football League.
With the first pick. And tonight is round 1 of the NFL Draft.
Who will the Rams take at number 13 tonight?
We're talking about it all day long on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Les Snead of your LA Rams. The Rams play here.
NFL Draft Week 2026 on ESPN LA. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
NFL Draft is now officially open. Pechanga Resort Casino with a brand new house. Home Sweet Win is back at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American-made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Hey, everybody, it's Cap. Are you downsizing or inheriting a home? Want to cash in on your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. They buy homes as is with no costly repairs or commissions. Get a competitive cash offer and close in days or on your timeline. Seller's Advantage has over 20 years of experience and even offers a $20,000 advance for moving expenses. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation offer.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Providence Realty DRE number 019-15-21-2.
Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new Chili Crisp Dumplings, paired with a premium beverage drink, like our new Strawberry Watermelon Lemonade Energy Refresher, both for just $5, only at Waba Grill.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Okay, I am really excited. DeMarco devoured that entire pineapple bowl.
It's prehistoric.
It's really good,
Gone.
but let me tell you, it's a lot. So
my belly.
I shared. You didn't. Well, you shared a little bit. With
I did share.
A little
there.
bit. Right.
I waited.
Talking about food, so Yelp just dropped a new AI chatbot to help you cut through hundreds of millions of reviews and actually decide where to go. So sometimes, you scroll through Yelp just to find like, hey, this restaurant might be better than the other. So instead of scrolling forever, you can ask it something like dog-friendly coffee spot, and it instantly summarizes the best options for you and gives you real reviews. And I'll use real reviews in quotations here. So tip or no tip, you trust this new AI review to spot the correct reviews.
I'm going to go no tip. I don't trust it all the way just yet. Yeah, you guys use Chat GPT every now and then?
Rarely, but
I did for the caricature thing that I did for you guys.
I think it's right around the Mendoza line. It really is.
Not the Fernando Mendoza
Not the Fernando.
line.
No.
Yeah.
It's wrong a lot. Yeah, Like I did one just for fun. Tell me about the Lakers. And the second person to mention after LeBron was Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
I'm like, he doesn't play here anymore.
Yeah. No, for me, it's no tip for me because especially like in this specific case here with restaurants, I don't care what somebody says about a restaurant if I don't know who the person is.
Right.
If you and I like a lot of the same things.
Yes.
If you told me, hey, Trav, you'd like that place, that's a great recommendation. If you told me, hey, that place sucks, that's a place I'm going to stay away from. But if one of the people at the Rams draft party says, well, I don't know what you like, you don't know what I like, so I don't know. So I'm taking recommendations not from AI, not from Yelp. I'm taking it from people whose opinion I trust.
Oh, yeah. If you want recommendations on candy, check the teeth.
Yeah.
Bad teeth, he knows what he's talking about.
Exactly.
There you go.
You know who can give you really good recommendations on candy? My boyfriend, Christian.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Better than Funchy, though?
Yeah. He
Funchy
carries...
is the leading gas station cuisine.
He is.
Right.
Yeah.
Christian carries, okay, he's going to kill me for saying this, a bag of lollipops and candy everywhere he goes. Like,
How
nowhere.
are his teeth?
He's been going to the dentist since he was real little, and he's like, I want new teeth. Because he's always at the dentist.
He wants new
and
teeth?
he hates it. Yeah.
There you go. See, I would take his candy advice.
There you go. He's bad. All right. So I just saw, and I think you guys are going to be hopefully very happy about this, a Miami Vice is officially getting a big time reboot.
Oh, no.
Michael B. Jordan, okay, love him, and Austin Butler are set to star as Tubbs and Crockett in a new movie titled Miami Vice.
Oh, it's a
85.
movie. Okay.
Yes. The film will be directed by Tom Gunn Maverick's director Joseph Kosinski. Hopefully I said that right. And it will lean into the original 1985 glamour, drugs, corruption in Miami. It is aiming for a 2027 release with IMAX level production and, of course, all the bells and whistles. So tip or no tip, you are into this Miami Vice 85 reboot.
Tip. I'm in.
100%.
100% I'm in.
100%.
Yes, absolutely.
That is directly in both DeMarco and mine's sweet spot. 1985, we were, 14 years old,
Right.
15 years old.
Wanted a Ferrari.
And the white Ferrari
Yep.
with Don Johnson.
And a
Philip
pastel
Michael Thomas,
suit.
A pastel suit with the sleeves
With the
pushed
sleeves up,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm
I wanted
100% in.
Did you guys? Because we saw DeAndre in that baby blue suit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And D, if you can't come and join, but did you guys ever own like a little pastelly?
I don't
suit?
have the courage to try it. I would love to. I just don't.
Do it
have,
for the Mandy's.
I
if
don't.
we get it back.
I'm cheap, so I'm not going to buy a suit that I would wear once. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So my suit choices are always right down the middle of the fairway. They're
Okay.
when it comes to colors because
Never white?
I think. No. But like I saw DeAndre look great.
You
but
can rock it?
I couldn't pull that off.
But I had a Philip Michael Thomas phase.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. White suit, little pastels,
Yeah.
shirt open, sleeve up. Oh,
Little
yeah.
chest out,
Little chest out.
hair.
Now, that was like 270 pounds.
That's all right.
I can't fit him anymore.
You were looking good.
Looking great, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No belt. There you go.
Okay.
I want a suit with a lot of color, and I just don't have the
We
what.
should
We
get him
one.
one.
Wait, I think Sua was talking about how there was like, oh no, Trudell, right? That they were going to go down
Yeah.
to a meeting with the
Suit
suit
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we can get you a suit, Trav.
Consider it.
What
you
color
Steve
would
Harvey.
you? What color would you get?
I'd have to go look.
You would love.
I'd have to go look. Yeah.
What color would I get him?
Okay, well I was saying him, but like, okay, well would you get him?
Red.
Red.
I would get him the loudest
No, we
suit I
were
could ever
saying
find.
pastels.
No, I
That's
want
not a
red. I
pastel
want
color.
red pop. Yeah.
Look like the Kool-Aid guy.
Why not? Come on. You got to rock it with some white shoes. Come on.
Hey. No, that's Fat Albert. What is Kool-Aid? Oh, no. Kool-Aid's oh, yeah. That's the Kool-Aid guy. Yeah.
All right,
Fat
we
Albert
gotta
would work, too.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to make this happen. I want to see you in a pastel suit, Travis. All right, Dancing with the Stars is officially coming back for season 35. I can't believe they have 35 seasons, by the way. The show is set to return fall of 2026 on ABC and Disney Plus. And, it has a huge following, not mine, but I want to know if you guys would ever consider being in a, Dancing with the Stars or reality TV show.
Hell no tip. Hell no tip. No. That looks hard.
Yeah.
The quick step, forget it. The foxtrot, no way.
He was on it, right?
He was on it. He was the first one voted off, too.
I think he said it was hard.
It's incredibly hard.
Yeah, he said it was really tough.
I'm not going to say that I'm friends with Bill Engvall. I am friendly acquaintances with Bill Engvall, who got to the finals of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
He lost 45 pounds
Yeah.
just dancing. It's incredibly difficult and hard to do. I would love to do it. And quite frankly, I think there's a chance because that show has reached a point where they're basically pulling my level of celebrity into this show. They used to have really famous people
You're
in
a celebrity,
it.
Trav.
No. They used to have Keyshawn Johnson on the show.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
now, it's not radio guys.
But
It's half the people on Dance. Susan still really likes it, so it's on in my house. I watch it.
Okay.
I enjoy it. I'm not dumping on it. I'm just saying I don't know who these people are. I literally don't know who
I
they
would
are.
love to have Bruno praise me, though.
Yeah, Bruno Toglioni?
Yeah, I would love to. Yes,
that
he's
guy.
just so beautiful. Oh, my God, he was so great.
Carrie Annie Naba.
Yeah, oh, my God. Keep your lines straight. I like what you did there, but.
We lost Len Goodman.
Right.
Tragedy.
Oh, he was great. Yes.
He was terrific.
Okay, so you guys are avid walkers, morning walkers, and I saw this story, and for whatever reason, it took me to you guys. So a rattlesnake bite was reported in Palos Verdes in the Estates. I don't know if you guys saw that. So a woman was just picking up flowers in an open space area. She wasn't hiking or doing anything, just being in her area. And She was taken to the hospital. She's in stable condition. But I wanted to know, I know you've seen a mountain lion or something. Bobcat, right? So tip or no tip, when you are encountered with said predators, whether it's a rattlesnake or like a bobcat, you try to run the other way, or do you just stay still?
I've only seen one rattlesnake up there, and that's not too far from me. I've only seen one, and I was with my daughter.
Ooh.
So, and we were on this trail, and it was a thicket. And
did it rattle, or did you just
no,
see it?
it was just sitting there.
Yeah.
It wasn't coiled up, and it was just laying there, and I saw it, and I panicked.
Rampage.
Right? Panicked, and I jumped back about 5 feet. Big Rampage.
There's Rampage
there we go.
in the house.
There he is. We're talking about rattlesnakes. Yeah, it's you.
There's a lot of rampages here. Little rampages, big rampages,
What do you
medium
think?
rampages.
Is it working for you? Yeah. Got the swole up. There you go. Got the swole perfectly. There you go. Who do you want at 13? O-tackle? No. Tight end? No.
Wide receiver?
Wide receiver?
There we
you
go.
You want a receiver. Okay.
There we go.
Anyone in particular? A local guy maybe?
Makai Lemon.
I think so. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. You just told me the secret there. Thank you very much. Good to see you. You
Good
having
to see
fun?
you, Rampage.
Lots of Rams fans out here. Yes. You always travel with an entourage. You want me to go too? I'll go with you. Let me finish the show. I'll come with you. Yeah, there you go.
You can't take him yet, Rampage.
No, you
Not
can't
yet.
leave me by myself.
Give me
Can't
another
leave me by
hour.
myself.
I'm sorry. He's mine for another hour.
I'm on the clock. There you go.
There you go. There you go. All right.
My guy. Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you one more. And this actually happened to Travis. Hopefully you don't get mad at me for saying this, Trav. You showed me your ring, your wedding ring. It ripped. So, Travis, if you don't know, he lost his wedding ring and he wears a rubber one. And he goes, do you think this is a
bad luck?
Bad luck.
Yeah.
So, tip or no tip, when you something that you like, obviously, this is his wedding ring replacement. Kind of like you lose it or you rip it. Do you consider that bad luck?
No, I don't, but my wife does. Yeah.
I don't consider it bad luck, but I do consider it like the start of a bad day.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like if
something
like that happens early in the day, it's like, oh, it's going to be one of those days. Like you ever come out, like you stub your toe on the bedpost,
Yes.
like walking. It's like
Worst
okay,
thing.
this day sucks
Worst
the
thing.
rest of the way.
Step
no
on a
matter
Lego?
what. Yeah, step on a Lego. Now, if it happens at the end of the day, it hurts. You go to bed, you don't think about it. At the beginning of the day, you're like, really?
I got to carry this thing all day.
This is what we're going to do all day? Yeah.
So I am really big on stones. I know you guys see them on Chris sometimes, like the stones. And I used to have, like right now I have a stone. And I lost a ring actually at work. And I went back to the shop and I was like, hey, do you have a citrine ring, something similar to what I lost? And the lady's like, do not be upset about that. And I was like, no, but it cost me money.
Sure.
She goes, no. But stones are meant to be passed. So the moment that you use whatever the energy is for, it's gone and you no longer need it. You're still married, so we need to get you another ring.
Yeah, the truth be told, I have a drawer full of these things at home.
Oh.
They're $5 a piece, and they tear occasionally, so I'm good to go.
I got 4.
Yeah,
just in case. Yep.
Well, there goes that one. All right, do you guys want something else?
Yeah, just with
You got one more? Yeah.
I can do one more. Okay, so I went to the Laker game. We talked about this the other day, and my little niece, who's 20 years old, has been kind of gravitating to me lately because she just left her mom's house. So she doesn't know what to do with herself after work. So she called me today and she was like, hey, can we go have dinner? And I was like, no, I'm working, whatever. Said politely no. And she got really butthurt. So it's not really a tip or no tip, but how do I, kind of like, she's trying to be very close to auntie, but I'm also like, girl, I'm used to be by myself. So how do I politely just excuse myself without hurting her feelings?
You can't. How old is she?
She's 20.
Oh, yeah, you can. I guess you could. At 20.
Tell her the truth.
Yeah.
Tell
I
her
like
the
to be
truth.
by myself sometimes.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
let's make a plan. I just can't. I can't make it tonight. I'm not up for it
That's a
tonight.
good idea.
Tell her the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I felt really bad.
Don't.
I need my me time, and so will you someday.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Where you get in trouble is if you tell a story and then she finds out the story's not true, then you're going to hurt her feelings. But if you're honest with her, she'll accept it or she won't, but at least you don't have to sweat.
I concur. What's wrong with you? You don't like her?
No, I love her. See, don't do that.
Just
She
saying.
wanted. So they're huge. So her boyfriend is a huge Rams fan. Huge Rams fan. She was a Charger fan and now is a Rams fan because of boyfriend. So they wanted to come, but they worked, whatever. They couldn't make it. And I told her this is where I was going to be. So I was like, if you want to come hang out, come here. Like, come hang out here. But I can't after work. But I do love
I'm
her.
here. A mean auntie.
Tell people the truth.
Come on. There you
Tell
go.
them the
You're
truth.
a mean auntie.
I do not
Go to-
want to see
go
Don't
with
want to hang out
Rampage.
with. Don't want to hang out with me. Come on.
I took her to the Laker game.
My favorite auntie.
I took her to the Laker game.
What are you going to do by yourself?
I got things to do. Travis, don't you like hanging out by yourself sometimes?
Yes.
See? There you go.
No.
Shut
I
up.
do very much. I do. And the list of people whose company I enjoy gets
Smaller
decidedly
every
smaller
day.
the older I get.
Every
I
day.
got about 25 people right
Yes.
now that, like, if they said you want to hang, yeah, great, but it used to be 50 and now we're down to 25.
You dang right.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're getting smaller. All right, it is 5 o'clock. The NFL draft is just about to get underway. We'll see who the Raiders are going to take. I think we know that one, but then it starts with the Jets right after that. We got all of your draft coverage coming up in just a little bit. We're here at the Rams Draft House and Block Party Extravaganza here in Inglewood, right by SoFi Stadium. It is a fantastic day, and we'll get you set up for the draft. Coming up next on DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hey, and I want to let you know you can sample the sea. I like that. Sample the sea at Pechanga Resort Casino's 6th annual Sushi and Sake Food Festival. Yay, yum. Sushi and Sake Food Festival on Saturday, May 2nd. Get ready for this. You can enjoy a vibrant celebration filled with award-winning sake, a diverse selection of sushi, small bites, desserts, live music, and a live auction. Event proceeds benefit Habitat for Humanity Inland Valley. VIP hour starts at 11 a.m., general admission at 1 p.m. After you get your fill of sushi and sake, which is almost impossible because they're both just great, you can play your perfect combination and enjoy everything Southern California's premier resort casino has to offer. From non-stop gaming action to exciting entertainment, live comedy, spa luxury, which is my favorite, championship golf, that's him and Sua, and the Cove, the pool, and much, much more. Head to Pechanga Resort Casino just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit pechanga.com for more info and buy tickets to the Sushi and Sake Festival. Gather your friends and let's party all night. See you there.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Hey guys, the Beach Life Festival is coming up. It's May 1st through the 3rd, and it's one of those weekends you don't want to hear about after it's over because you're going to have a lot of FOMO. The lineup is stacked and the tickets are going fast. Duran Duran, the Chainsmokers, The Offspring, James Taylor, who I'm so excited to see, all right there on the beach in Redondo. 3 days, right on the water at Seaside Lagoon, live music and ocean views all weekend long. And the VIP is almost gone, and once it sells out, that's it. It's over. So if you've ever thought about beach life, don't wait. Get your tickets now at beachlifefestival.com.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text TIP to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text TIP to 215-215. That's TIP to 215-215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hi, this is Jay Vice of your LA Rams. You're listening to the Rams Super Bowl champion, DeMarco Farr, and Travis Rodgers, LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
I'm back.
Yes.
Now I'm
Rick
back.
Rick is over here trying not to put Travis on the air.
Yeah, Rick,
Wow.
what's up, man?
What did he do to you?
What happened? My goodness.
What did he do
there
to
you
you?
go.
Yeah, he didn't get any pineapple
he didn't
rice.
get a pineapple bowl.
Ah.
That's the beef is with DeMarco, though, not
Wait,
Travis.
you got one too?
Hey, I'm nice. People like
And
me.
I think I offered some of that pineapple
I
bowl.
was
He
like,
said
people
no.
like me.
You should go
Don't
get a
let me
knife
come in at
and
me.
cut out the rest of the
It's
pineapple.
already. I'm taking that with me.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't
care
care
what
what
signal
signal
it
I'd like to
sends
make
either.
sure. Yeah, I would have already started to kind of break it apart with my hands, and yeah.
I've already thought of that.
Yeah.
Just in public. Yeah, right there. Let's go.
You got an audience right now. Just know that you're in a judgment-free zone next to me. Like I'm actually judging you a little.
That
for
I
not
do
doing
know.
it.
That I do know.
That you haven't done it is the part that I find a little strange along the way. We're just a couple of minutes away from the start of the NFL draft, and I always kind of get a kick, DeMarco, out of how exciting it's got to be for some of those guys that, you know, you start playing football in Pop Warner or whatever it is, and maybe you're good enough to make the high school team, and maybe you're good enough to get a college scholarship, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, I got a chance to maybe do this for a living, to make the NFL. And, you know, you lived that dream. I had the same dream for baseball and, you know, got a certain amount of a way down the road, but it comes to an end for almost everybody before this level, and that these guys are going to have their dreams come true tonight. It's just it gives me those warm fuzzies. It doesn't happen to me very, but every time I see those guys go up and they're so excited, I just love seeing that.
Have you ever noticed that the NBA draft and the NFL draft, they walk up to the stage? It's like they're walking up into stardom, and it's the beginning. I always wondered about that. I would love to meet the commissioner. And what does he say to the commissioner?
Don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass me, right? I don't want to see you in my office.
Yeah, I hope this is the first and last time we ever see each other.
Thank you. This is all behind you, right? You're a number one draft pick now.
Yeah.
There we go. But it is cool. But it is. Goes back to the Puka conversation. You know, you're a student athlete most of your life, and then all of a sudden, the student part goes away, and you're a pro, and you have to learn how to deal with that. You know what I mean? Your job now is to play the sport that you love. And the only sticking point is you have to constantly get better.
Yeah.
Because they're always looking to replace you. Day one.
Guess what? There's another draft next year.
Oh, yeah. Every year. They keep making rookies.
They keep picking new guys.
Yes, they
and
do.
If they find one who's just as good or nearly as good for a lot less,
yes.
Bye.
A lot less headache, a lot less this, a lot less money, and that's just the way it goes. But you're exactly right. You're on the verge of it. It's something you dreamed about your whole life, and here you are.
Yeah, it's really something else. And you were talking about the student-athlete part, and obviously college athletics have changed a great deal over the last couple of years with portal, like we talked about with Kevin Demoff a little bit ago. And you mentioned NIL. I wonder if that's a little bit of another data point for some of these teams that are going to pick guys, knowing how you're going to respond. You maybe you're not going to have NFL money, but you got some money in your pocket now. Like before, it was you could be coming from some really tough economic situations, never having two nickels to rub together. So all of a sudden, you got millions of bucks. Well, if you're one of those guys, you've probably got at least hundreds of thousands of bucks coming into the draft.
Sometimes millions.
Yeah.
I'll go to boxing for a minute. Sugar Ray Leonard is one of the greatest boxers of all time. He's also the smartest boxer of all time because after Duran beat him, he wanted that rematch within 4 months?
Yeah.
Because he knew Duran, being poor his whole life, was going to party his guts out. And there's no way you're going to be ready for me the next time we see each other. Same thing with the NFL. You do wonder, what happens if I throw millions of dollars into this kid? How is he going to be with money? So NIL would be great. If you can track how much he's made, how much do you have left? Are you hurting for money now?
Yeah.
If you're hurting for money after you were just paid $3 million the last 2 years, red flag.
What if we bought mom and dad a house, took care of our sick aunt, and all that kind of stuff? We're good.
Also, if you have a plan, I said some of the smartest guys usually are offensive linemen. They go by land, they go by houses, they go by stuff that benefits their future. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But it's a good indication of how that guy is going to be with a lot of money.
Yeah, if we got cars and suits, it's like, okay.
Right.
Let's see what's about to happen next.
Well, I used to a couple of guys here.
Breaking news. Rick now has a pineapple.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's good.
Oh,
yeah.
breaking news.
Well, see, I'm starting to get mad. I thought I was special.
You're not.
Everybody got set up. She set him
I thought
up.
I was special.
She got one for everybody.
She waited till my back was turned and gave him one.
We like her.
Does he have shrimp too? He's got one with shrimp too. Wait a minute.
I didn't even know there was shrimp.
Yeah, we didn't know there was one with shrimp though. Holy
wow.
up.
Oh, look at that.
Save one of those shrimpies.
Hold
There you go.
up.
Goodness.
Yeah, but
I feel some type of way now.
I'm telling you, he's got the whole shrimp bowl. Thank you. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, it does give you some indication on how these guys will be with a big, fat paycheck. But there were certain guys here. You didn't, and it may be because I'm a little bit older, but fourth-round picks should not pull up day one in Bentleys. That's just not how this works.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I won't give away names here but anyway, I was sitting with the wife of a major league player at a game and I was friendly with the player, and we were just talking, and the team had just called up a young player, right? And he was kind of a bonus baby and had made a decent amount of money, a couple $1 million, right? And and the wife turns to me and she goes, "Yeah, he's got no chance." I'm like, what? Why? And he goes, "Because he already has a Ferrari and a Rolex." And I'm like, yeah. It's just they're going through the money that fast. It's like they don't understand. The faucet can get turned off at any second.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Right. It happens that quickly. And we were talking with Kevin Demoff earlier, and he said something I thought was fascinating about how and I think the phrase he used was, if they struggle to learn, if that's one of the demerits on their scouting report, struggles to learn, in other words, might not be the sharpest knife in the drawer, we stay away from them.
Yeah.
Because it's just, and this is the sort of stuff that is just fascinating to me going into this about how, how fast is he? How big is he? How much experience does he have? Where did he play? Who did he play against? Is he smart enough to do it? Just all of these different things. And if, some are a little more important than others, but you never know exactly what the formula is going to be.
But, I mean, we've heard that they value players that think of football above the neck.
Yeah.
And what he said was, Sean McVay doesn't play rookies on offense.
Right.
Because you probably can't handle the verbiage. That goes back to what we were talking about with rookie quarterbacks. That's what I mean. It's hard to get on the field.
You said it, spit it back.
Spit it back.
Yeah.
I tried that game with you. I'll try it with you one day. I'll bring the call sheet.
Oh, I can tell you do it. I want to do it, but I have literally no chance.
And it's funny, and I'll give you 24 seconds to spit it back out.
Yeah.
Right. Or you have to call timeout. And
Yeah.
you only get 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's really, really hard. So, yeah, I mean, it does, like you said, every team has an MO. There are teams that don't value that. They want guys that are more instinctive, less thinking, more athleticism. But it depends on what type of team you have.
Quarterbacks like that. I hope they're not picking wide receivers like that, because there's too many if-then scenarios, right?
Yeah.
If this happens, then you do this. If that happens, then you do that. Like, if it's just go kill that guy, okay, fine.
Yeah.
But if it's more complicated than that, I got to have a guy that can think out there.
This is true. I mean, San Francisco, their offense is kind of Shanahan stuff.
On his way to the podium to announce the first pick in this 2026 NFL Draft.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
There it is.
Quarterback, Indiana.
There it is. They didn't mess it up.
Nope, no surprise there that Mendoza was going to go number 1.
Mild surprise. The Raiders didn't mess it up.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Well, okay, now you're putting me in a position to be a bad guy. The Raiders haven't messed it up yet.
Did they get the right? Okay. Did they get the right Mendoza?
Yeah, the Fernando Mendoza
right.
that played at some city college in Indiana is having his phone ring right now saying, "What?
What? Wrong
Yeah.
guy."
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I think it's the right pick. We'll see what happens next, but I think that they got it right by. I think the thing that they got most right is that they got Kirk Cousins in there too.
It's funny how that happens, and there's no guarantee Kirk Cousins is going to be bad with the Raiders.
No.
He's not a horrible quarterback.
No,
there
he's
may be
not.
a situation where Mendoza sits all year and going into next season.
Isn't that ideally what the Raiders would hope for? Like, let's say
that means it's going pretty well.
Cousins gets the starting nod because you want to give Mendoza a little bit of runway to understand the NFL, spit back the language, understand whatever it is that Clint Kubiak wants him to understand. So Cousins goes out there. and they win some games.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, it's like, we're winning games. I'm not going to change it if we're winning games. And they continue to win games. And maybe they're floating around a playoff spot, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's like Mendoza gets a full year to watch and
You're
learn.
pie in the sky. I'm with you.
I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but if that does happen, that's good for him.
And threatening a playoff spot, that's great for him, great for everyone.
Yes.
I was thinking the other way. You're not winning games.
Base plants right away.
And no, you're not winning games, but it becomes obvious he can't beat him out.
Oh.
He can't beat out Kirk Cousins.
Okay, but that would be a little harder for the average fan to see because they're not seeing practice, because they're not seeing it. If it's just Cousins is out there and he stinks and the Raiders stinks and everybody's screaming for Fernando Mendoza and they don't put him in, it could just be, Spytek doesn't know what he's doing or Kubiak doesn't know what he's doing, and they could be thinking, you can think whatever you want, but this kid's not ready. We're gonna torpedo his entire career if we put him out there. They'll just have to wear that.
Right. You're going to have to wear it. That's the thing I was thinking. If it's not going well, but the kid can't unseat him, that could be a mess because, the jury is still out on him.
Yeah.
We were talking yesterday. If he comes out next year in a semi-loaded quarterback class, is he still the number one guy? Or
maybe not.
Is he the right guy for the right time right now for the Raiders? It is what it is.
Sometimes, we talked about so many of these drafts are loaded with quarterbacks. This basically has one, and maybe Ty Simpson goes in the first round. Maybe he probably will because quarterbacks always get overdrafted.
Somebody's going to force it
at some point. But, he could just be the only – if you go into the market and there's one, chicken left in the rotisserie thing, you take
That's
the
your
chicken.
First pick in the draft.
That's the one you get.
I heard when he was at Cal was struggling, and they were playing receivers at quarterback before they played Mendoza. Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's still out. We don't know, but that would be the worst of all possible worlds, that you have to stay with Cousins and you're not winning.
So going back to our conversation with Kevin Demoff an hour or two ago, and all of the different variables that go into making this selection. Obviously, they know where they are at 13. They've got their, if we're going to move back, this is the scenario. If we're going to move up, this is the scenario. But you think they got like 3 or 4 guys circled that one of these 3 or 4 guys is going to be in here, and if we're there, we're just going to take
the
that
Rams
guy.
Or the Jets?
The Rams.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be at least 5 ways to go, depending on how this draft goes. I'm curious as to who comes off the board next.
Yeah.
Because the first 3 picks were kind of slotted. We knew who was going to go. Arvell Reese should be the next guy, and then after. Like I said, I think the draft starts at 4 with Tennessee.
Why would they not take Love?
Because people are in their ear saying that you don't take running backs that high.
Sometimes just don't overthink it. You know what I mean? Just look, we got our quarterback last year, and I thought Cam Ward was okay.
He was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't one of these, It wasn't that. It wasn't, hey, we got the next Peyton Manning either.
Right.
But it wasn't a, oh, my God, we got it wrong. Right. Yeah. So let's get him some weapons. Let's protect him. Let's get him some weapons. And Bryce Love is, according to a lot of people, the best football player in the whole draft.
He could be the best player in the draft. And it's so funny with a young quarterback, you always want to improve the running game, and a lot of people do think running back to do that. Me, I would say improve the line.
Okay.
You improve the line and you improve your running game.
What I want the Rams to do.
Right. I think you're set up for that. But with Tennessee, you're trying to sell tickets. Are they trying to build a new stadium?
I think so.
You need to. Yeah, I think Love might be the best pick for you, but they may overthink it and pass the guy up. But we'll see what happens there, but I think that would influence what the Rams are going to do at 13.
So, snap your fingers. You're the new general manager of the New York Jets, and you're on the clock right now. What are you doing?
Arvell Reese.
Their fans sitting eagerly and waiting directly in the
We're
front.
going to find out.
With the second pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey.
Oh, my God, they got Bailey.
Texas Tech.
The pass rusher. Wow. That is, I guess, the easiest pick to make because you can plug him in and go right now. And he's a good pass rusher. He really is. He was absolutely feasting on no one in the Big 12. He was killing people. Yes.
I think that matters. I really do. I'm not saying that it will 100% mean he's not going to work out, but if you're killing guys in the SEC, okay.
Yeah.
If you're killing guys in the Big 10, okay.
Right.
The Big 12? I'm not so sure about that.
But he's got some stuff that you like. He's got some quick twitch. You can see it. He's got some natural wiggle. I mean, good pick. And safe pick. They didn't force it with Ty Simpson.
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean? And because you still don't have a quarterback. You still need that if you're the Jets, but you have to build in the long term and say we can get that guy next year, but that's a good pick for them.
Where do you think Simpson's going to ultimately land? Because by all accounts, he's not a first-round talent. That doesn't mean he won't go in the first round, but it doesn't grade out, like first-round grade, second-round grade. He's not one of those guys. Now, like we said a minute ago, guys always get overdrafted at that position, but, man, you'd have to really, really hope that you land on the right side of it if you're picking him somewhere in the top half of the first round, because if that misses, what did you potentially give up
When
on?
is Arizona picking?
I think fourth.
Fourth, that's too high, but I could see them forcing.
Maybe
Cardinals got the
third.
pick.
Third
Cardinals
pick.
got the
Okay.
third pick. I can see Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers.
planning
still
behind
hasn't
Aaron
committed.
Rodgers for
he
a
hasn't
year?
committed yet. Who knows? I mean, you do need a quarterback. Somebody just dropped their money. See, what do I do there? There's cash over there.
Yeah,
Just saying.
there is.
There's cash on the ground over there. There you go. Keep going.
If it's 100, bring
Keep
it back
going,
over
keep
here. Anything
going.
else,
Straight,
take it back to its potential owner.
There you go.
Come on, Tim.
See,
you know what you got to do.
I always worry about those TV pranks. That could be somebody like, what do you do? Do you give the money back or whatever?
What do we got there, Carlo?
You didn't even look
how much
around.
you got? How much you got? Like $6?
Is it $2?
$6?
You didn't even look
It's
around.
$2.
$6.
Did you even look to see who was
$2?
Nope. Now
Well, here's the thing: $2. Nobody's even coming back for
Nobody.
$2. Yeah.
Wow.
Trav takes that because he called it.
Carlo, is that my caramel apple? No?
Yeah, that's what it is.
He owes me a caramel apple for going down that slide.
Okay, let's talk about your slide.
Oh, that hurt. I never felt
Why
fatter in
would
my
you
life.
Did you have
do
like a bean, like a sack
You
or
had
something?
like a little thing. You put your feet in it and you slide down on it. But they're supposed to pledge it. Like the pledge. furniture
it has
pledge.
been
I didn't
pledged?
have any pledge. Yeah, and it's hot. And I just got stuck twice.
Your butt just goes
Did you have to kind of push with your hands
Laura.
like this to get it going?
Okay, so Trav and I were shooting some
Friction.
hoops, right,
Yeah.
while you were doing that. And we both looked at you like, you wild, man. Like, there's
Friction.
no reason for you to do that.
Then Carlo went behind me and they pledged it for him.
See,
So he slides.
Well, okay, look, I really don't want to.
See, there you go.
smooth butt, but you got a big
Carlo
butt.
and DeMarco are not the same amount of friction on that
No,
slide.
it's true. No, this is very true.
There's science and physics involved in some of this stuff.
I did look back. I thought I set it on fire. I did. It was hot. Oh, my God. Is it burning? Is it melting?
How far up the staircase did you get before you're like, man, I don't know if this is such a good idea?
So I went up, like, halfway up, I was confident. And 3/4, I looked back, and Carlos was like, let's not do this. We're really, like, SoFi is, like, eye level to me right now. That's how high we are.
You were, like, excited, though. You saw that slide, and you were like, I'm going
Oh,
on.
I was excited for the caramel apple. And he said, do the slide, I get the apple. I love caramel apples. That's my number one.
See,
Yeah.
when I was doing, I think it was Game of Games, and somehow the Ferris wheel came up, and I got roped into that by Maze, and then I'm there, and I'm like, this isn't that bad. Start swinging. I'm like, this is kind of bad. Like, I shouldn't have done that. But we get roped up into stuff. But I feel like you didn't get roped into that.
I can't believe you went up in that thing.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It wasn't that
God
bad. The
bless
view is actually really nice.
I take your word for it. There you go. Yeah.
It's really nice.
Take off or landing. That's it.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
No, I mean, literally not a chance.
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
you go hiking though? Like, are your hikes not super steep up or?
I've got my feet on the ground. I'm
so
not
it's a ground
suspended
thing.
in the
That's
air.
not a
Gotcha.
hill. You're up in the air in a spoon.
I like walking up a hill. My feet are still on terra firma.
So you're not.
Like it's once my feet have left the ground that I get a little dicey.
So you guys don't do like a Six Flags or any like the Tower of Terror?
I'll
That's
do
now
that.
the Tower of
I'll
Terror.
do
no
that.
more. You will?
I'll
Okay.
do, for whatever reasons, roller coasters don't freak me out.
Okay.
But anything that is just swings independently like
done.
that terrifying apparatus.
Done with all of it.
Not
what
happening.
talked me out of it? You guys, the Gravitron?
I don't know what that is.
Spin around. It's a basic centrifuge.
Oh, and the bottom drops out?
Yeah, and you're stuck on the wall.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm done.
no.
I don't want anything that's
last.
The
make me
carnival
sick.
thing,
It
right?
made me sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
I
made me
did that
sick.
once, and I saw like a tiny person, very petite person, just like literally just go the other way, and they were like, "Oh,
Nope,
I
I'm
was like,
done.
see, this is why I'm okay with having body masks. 'Cause it helped that day.
Did they tell you when they're going to bring you your caramel apple?
I'm waiting on Carlo. I
Yeah,
think he's gonna
Carlo
welch.
bounced.
I think
Because-
he's welching on the bet.
I know he's kind of standing over there right now.
Is he going to buy one?
Yeah,
Oh, there he
he's
is. Okay, there you
standing
go.
in line.
Well, they found money.
Oh,
They
that's
did
right.
find
They
money.
got
Money
2
now.
extra bucks.
There you go.
How,
See?
how much is it can't be much more than $2
Well,
bucks.
he's
I would
walking
think.
back. I guess it's more than $6.
He's going to start walking around looking for more
Right.
cash on the ground.
There you go. Wow. I'm kind of offended by all these Bear fans in here, though. The Bears showing.
I'll take you. But look, it's LA.
I'm looking right at you. You know I am too.
There's going to be fans of every team. This is a Rams crowd.
It is a Rams crowd.
It's really good to see. We've been around plenty of events where it isn't always true that this is what is this, 95, 98%?
Yeah.
This is a step in the right direction.
This is the one thing that gives me, I guess, confidence that they will stick and pick. Because you don't do this if you're not going to pick a guy.
Interesting.
To get people excited.
To the podium to announce pick number 3, the Arizona Cardinals fans standing in anticipation.
With the third pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love. Running back.
Good pick.
Running back. Wow.
Good pick.
Take
like
that.
It.
Everybody that said you don't pick a running back that high. Yeah. That's a problem.
You know, Jeremiah Love's like, damn.
You know,
Arizona? Really?
If anybody's going to lift that franchise out of the abyss, it's probably going to be a running back.
Yeah.
He's going to have to run it until they get it straight. But, yeah, a problem for the Rams.
How much do you think that LaFleur is the new head coach,
yes.
though, right? How much input does he have in making that decision? I mean, he's been there 5 minutes, right? But, obviously, that you bring him in and you ask him what he would like to do, and when you're going through the interview process, I'm sure you're getting his input. But, you know, the guys that have been there are the guys that have been there for a while. Are they going to just make a pick and say, here's your running back, or is LaFleur in on that call?
I'm sure before he took the job, he's going to make that clear. I'm going to have some input as to what we're doing, especially on offense. And what game was that where McVay was sick and we didn't know it? He didn't even travel with the team. And we found that later. LaFleur had run the last couple of meetings.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember which game it was.
And in that game he was calling, they ran the ball more.
Yeah.
He's a more run-heavy type guy, so this makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, and it all comes off the...
Jacoby Brissett going to be their quarterback?
I guess you're going to have to unless you draft one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else would it be off the street?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know. I mean, it's just like that... And I get it that there's not 30 of these guys that are lights out, but at some point, man, Jacoby Brissett is a fine temporary solution.
Yeah,
but he's not a solution.
Good spare tire.
Yeah.
You get 35 miles and you're on mile.
Yeah, then you got to get to the tire store.
Right before. Yeah, it's going to warp your car.
Bring that thing in here.
Oh
Carlos.
my God! Thank you very much. Thank you, my caramel apple from the found money. See, thank you very much, whoever lost their $6. Thank you. It went to a good cause.
Take a bite of that thing.
I am going to take a bite of it. Yeah, there you go. Right here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you went in.
That's a huge bite.
Is it a red apple or a green apple?
It's a green apple. Oh, that's a good apple.
Yeah.
How do you not love a good caramel apple?
No, those are good.
I'm not a huge fan.
Those are good.
Really?
Is it pulling the fillings out of your head yet?
It is. It is. It's the world's perfect food.
You know why? Usually they're sprinkled with peanuts.
I don't like the peanuts. I like the caramel right to the apple.
So to me, that's why I normally don't get them because I'm allergic.
Oh, one more. Yeah.
You should be careful you don't eat the stick.
I know.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go to town with all of it.
Too late.
That second bite was no joke. It looks like
That's
anaconda got a hold of that thing.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Real good.
All right, top athletes, big moments, one night at the OC Sports Awards coming up June 18th at Angel Stadium, hosted by me, Travis Rodgers. Celebrate greatness and be part of one of the Orange County's premier sports nights. Get your tickets now at the OCSportsAwards.com.
The draft is already messed up, see? Love goes 3.
Yeah.
Now everything just changes. You may get the guy you want.
I read that wrong. The OCSportsAwards.org. Let me correct that. The OCSportsAwards.org.
I have, Trav, so here that, people, it's a carnival, so people could win prizes. And I feel like they made the prizes really easy for people to win because I see that huge rampage everywhere.
Yeah.
And you needed to get three.
How'd you win that?
Oh, you got to do 6 to win the big rampage.
6 what?
6 like whatever. If you have to make 6
bing,
baskets,
bing,
yes.
Bing.
So hammer time. She
Wait,
got it with hammer
you
time.
hit the bell on the hammer time? He hit the bell on the hammer time?
Wait, the little baby one?
I'm going back over there.
No, he got the little baby
one. Oh, the little baby one?
The little
you didn't get the big
one.
one.
Oh, he did get the big one. Girl,
you got the big one to ring.
You're selling your man short.
B on that. No way. I'm going back over there.
There's technique involved.
Dude, that guy looks half your size, and he got it.
I couldn't do it.
I know.
6 hits. I couldn't even come close to hitting that thing.
You almost gave yourself a heart attack in the process.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. Yes. That is my rampage.
You softened it up for him.
I did.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
you
much.
very much.
Now you can keep your rampage since you said nice things about
both of them.
About the program. Now you know. 2 handsome guys on the radio.
There we go.
That's what you're listening to every single day. All right, we got a little straight up coming up next, Laura.
Yes, we do.
All right, got a little straight up coming. Plus, we'll give you the next pick in the NFL draft. For the first 3 picks are on the board. Bryce Love going number 3 overall.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, excuse me. Jeremiah Love. Here we go. Pick number 4.
Tennessee Titans will be making their selection.
Also, I thought Goodell was walking on. My bad.
Okay, little false start on DeAndre right there. We'll get you pick number 4 when we come back with a little straight up as well. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
It's the night that an All-American becomes a top pick in the National Football League.
With the first pick. And tonight is round 1 of the NFL Draft.
Who will the Rams take at number 13 tonight?
We're talking about it all day long on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Les Snead of your LA Rams. The Rams play here.
NFL Draft Week 2026 on ESPN LA. Presented by the law offices of Jacob Emrani.
NFL Draft is now officially open.
Powered by the law offices of Jacob Emrani, the chosen legal partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Call Jacob at 800-345-6789.
In the playoffs, performance isn't just expected, it's engineered. At Lexus Santa Monica, we play at that same championship level. Whether it's the precision of the RX or the pure power of the LC, every vehicle is a masterpiece of performance. Visit our historic showroom, a Santa Monica landmark, and experience a lineup that's as legendary as the game itself. See Matt Unger and the team to elevate your drive. Lexus Santa Monica. In Santa Monica, on Santa Monica. Experience amazing.
It's spring break season, and I can't wait to party. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The Oasis Pool and Lazy River are open 7 days a week. Rent a cabana or daybed. Cannonball!
Number 2.
Fuel up on the lowest gas prices than anywhere else at our travel center.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Polaris Razor Pro R Ultimate. Earn entries now. Be here April 30th, 10 p.m. to win.
Morongo, good times.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
It's the night that an All-American becomes a top pick in the National Football League.
With the first pick. And tonight is round 1 of the NFL Draft.
Who will the Rams take at number 13 tonight?
We're talking about it all day long on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Les Snead of your LA Rams. The Rams play here.
NFL Draft Week 2026 on ESPN LA. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
NFL Draft is now officially open.
Pechanga Resort Casino with a brand new house. Home Sweet Win is back at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. And it is the No Stress Sports Talk Express to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is time for Straight Up. With with Sweet Tea Travis Rodgers. Straight up on the DeMarco with Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do it straight up with Travis Rodgers right now.
All right, straight up, DeMarco, I'm almost positive that you watched those Looney Tunes cartoons like I did when I was a kid.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Right? So
yes.
You remember Sylvester and Tweety?
Yes.
Okay. You just caramel appled like Sylvester doing the fish where he puts it down his throat and comes out and it's nothing but
all
bones.
Gone. Yes.
That's what you just did to your caramel apple there.
And I'm
deeply impressed.
I'm going slow on this.
You're showing restraint simultaneously.
Trying to savor this.
Very good job there. We're going to do a very quick little straight up right here. My Anaheim Ducks got back into the first round of their Stanley Cup playoff series, a 6-4 win over the Edmonton Oilers last night, and they nearly did it again. We were talking about how you kind of live and die on every possession and every trip up and down the ice. They had another lead in the third period that they let slip through their fingers yet again. And I'm like, oh, my God, this is going to happen. Then Cutter Gauthier got a little putback goal all of a sudden. Then they got the empty netter to kind of take a deep breath along the way. So they're back in the series.
All right.
I got a 1-0 lead on Zamboni. We're betting which of our two teams would win more games in the opening series.
Yeah.
So the Kings got a chance to tie it up. Game 3 tonight against the Avs. So little straight up. My Ducks get the first win.
What's the winner get?
Thought we were going to do that 999 thing.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's what I don't know if we ever officially landed on that, but that was my understanding.
So the winner gets to see the other guy
give it a shot at the other guy's ballpark.
At the other guy's, I like that.
Yeah,
okay.
I would have to go watch
ballpark or hockey.
Because the hockey will be they're. Well, we'll see. With hockey, maybe next season we could put it off until then.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea. Straight Up With Me is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Better bathrooms, indoor or outdoor arenas and stadiums.
Tennessee
Indoor.
goes. We'll find out in a moment.
Indoor
Here
would
he
be
is.
I think so.
The Commissioner Roger Goodell making his way to the podium to announce selection number 4.
With the 4th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Wow, first one off the board. Sue didn't like him, right?
No, Sue was a little kind of put off by the fact that in the game, I think it was the semifinal game against Ohio State, that Tate got kind of locked up, and the number 1 DB on Indiana wasn't even on him. He was on Jeremiah Smith in that game, and that Tate still wasn't able to get going.
Everybody has a bad game.
I think that's
a
fair.
Bad stretch. It happens. But like you said, the guy tests out of this world. He's one of the top players in the draft. I can't say it's a bad pick.
No.
Maybe you had your favorites, but he's a good player.
Here's the other thing. Ohio State makes good wide receivers.
They do. Is it Hartline that's still there?
I
think it is Brian Hartline that's still coaching there. Hell of a pipeline.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of guys there. So if you can start and thrive there, I think there's a pretty good chance you're going to be a good NFL player. But I think when this is the first pick, I think that directly kind of you can link to the Rams because it's a wide receiver. We know that that's a position that they're seriously considering kind of attacking at 13, at least potentially. That's one guy off the board, which means if somebody else wanted one ahead of 13, you're running out of spots.
It might be a run on defense next, right? That's running back, receiver, back-to-back picks, and this was supposed to be a defensive-heavy draft. Your choices, I think, are getting deeper if you're the Rams.
So the Giants are up next. The Giants are picking at 5. And
he's going defense. Harbaugh will go defense.
I don't think there's any question that they go there. Cleveland is sitting there at, not Cleveland, Kansas City is sitting there at 6 after that. And that is, I wouldn't be surprised if they went offense as well to give Patrick Mahomes a little bit more help.
What did I hear? This might be hearsay that, is it Kyle Whittingham and Andy Reid are friends?
Okay.
And isn't it Spencer Fanu?
Oh, from Utah?
Is a Utah guy.
Yeah.
And I think that might happen, and it needs to happen. They need O-line help.
Yeah.
That makes sense there.
Well, I mean, we for the first time, Patrick Mahomes got smoked, right? He got hurt. And so, who knows? I assume he'll be fine. Here comes the next pick. Here comes pick
In
number
partnership with the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, TAPS, one of the NFL Salute to Service partners, We are honored to recognize the surviving family of United States Army Major Paul C. Volke. Major Volke sustained tragic, fatal injuries while deployed in Afghanistan. He is survived by his spouse, Tracy, and their 2 sons, Andrew and Benjamin. Major Volke was raised in the Hudson Valley and was a lifelong fan of the New York Giants, a tradition he proudly passed on to his sons. Volke family, take it away.
With the 5th overall pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Arvell Reese, linebacker from the Ohio State University.
There you go.
That still annoys me. The Ohio State.
You know what? They're good. They've earned it. I can't stand it either, but they've earned it. Yeah.
I hate it.
It actually comes out. But that makes sense, Arvell Reese.
Back-to-back Buckeyes.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Wow. They're going to be all over this draft. But think about what Harbaugh had and how he built in Baltimore. Good, sound, physical defense.
It's kind of their brand.
That is. And you just got another one to add to a already loaded New York Giants defense.
I was going to say, still got Thibodeau there.
Yeah.
And obviously, the guy that got traded to Cincinnati, Dexter Lawrence
is gone.
Is gone. But the defense feels like, that's going to be their calling card. We'll see what Jackson Dart looks like. We'll see what Cam Scatterbo looks like. But we've seen them go do their thing before with defense first. Lawrence Taylor and Harry Carson and all those guys. So it's certainly something that they've seen before.
They're about to pick again in 5 picks, the Giants are. So this is a great pick. I think he's the best player available, Arvell Reese. A lot of people had him slotted higher. So to get him at 5, steal.
Anything that you've seen so far that thinks directly impacts what the Rams may or may not do?
Just that Love went so high, and you go running back, receiver, and now I think the run on defense is starting. So for all the people that are in the Mekhi Lemon kind of fan club, you may have a shot there. You may have a shot. And like you said, there's still the 2 tackles that are out there. But I would expect between now and pick 13, all these guys are coming off
Just
the board.
to interject real quick, we have our first trade. The Chiefs get the number 6 pick, and the Browns get number 9, 74, and 148.
Who gets number 6?
The Chiefs. The
Kansas City.
Chiefs.
Kansas City is moving up to 6 to take. I wonder if they're taking a tackle.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're moving up for the tackle. They target their guy and they want him.
That could be Rams related as well, right?
That's one off the board.
That's one off the board. So the Chiefs move from 9 to 6. The Browns move back to 9 as well. And DeAndre, what did you say that they picked up in addition to just dropping back 3 spots?
Give me 1 second. It was 74 and 148.
Okay, so 74 is in the 3rd round, 148 is in the 4th or 5th round. So, yeah, you just drop back 3 spots. If you're Cleveland, you need more good players. Still in the top 10. I'm still going to get a good guy there, and I get a couple of picks later in the draft. Why not?
You know who I'm hoping that Cleveland takes? Ty
quarterback.
Please take Ty Simpson. Just
by the
for
way,
the fun of it.
Why not?
Right.
Why not?
Have you seen those videos out of Cleveland camp?
I have not.
Do you know who their best-looking quarterback is right now? Deshaun Watson.
Good.
Right.
Good.
Yeah, it's not even close when you see them do drills.
It get dangerous.
Shador and him. It's not even close.
They took 2 quarterbacks last year. They had another guy making whatever it is, $40 million that hasn't really played for him in 3 seasons.
Right.
What a disaster. You know what?
Yes.
I feel like this is a very good opportunity to just thank the Rams for being the Rams.
Yes.
that they don't do crazy you-know-what like that is very reassuring. That they make things that maybe we don't love every decision, but at least it makes some sense.
Yes, I think every team goes through down phases like this. But when the Rams have this again, we won't be here to see it.
Yeah. Well, like we talked about Kevin Demoff, they got Sean McVay there.
Yes.
They've got Les Snead there. They've got Kevin Demoff there. They've demonstrated that they've got a pretty good grip on the wheel.
No doubt. Absolutely. But this is going to be a crazy draft. It's one trade. There's going to be more. There's going to be others. between now and 13.
So we are 7 picks away from where the Rams are. I don't think we're going to get to it while there, but we're going to have some ESPN radio coverage of the draft immediately after this show as well. And we got a little shop talk and some more draft talk as well.
I know DeAndre and I were just kind of chopping it up here that the pick is in. They're just waiting for him to go to the podium. So I don't know if you guys want to go to break.
Let's wait for the podium. Can we wait?
Yeah,
let's wait for the podium.
Let's wait for sure.
I want to get in there. Yeah.
Oh, I love the Mexico jerseys.
Where?
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
Soccer kits right here.
Oh, there they go.
The soccer jerseys.
Yeah.
Okay, they're allowed. No Steelers.
El Tri, right?
No Bears.
Yes, El Tri.
No Raiders.
No,
they're allowed.
I've seen a little too much Raider gear here.
I've seen one, and I'm looking for
I've
him.
seen like 5, and there's one right there.
There
that
he is.
gentleman
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
you. Yeah, come on over here. Yeah, let's talk. Yeah, there you go. Got your guy. Now you're all got your chest puffed out.
Well,
there you go.
they got their guy for now.
He has a little girl in the little straw. Yeah, you can't
okay.
that.
Okay.
Until I see the Raiders do something on the field, I'm going to be a little more like, let's wait and see.
Yeah, but you do agree that the NFL is better when the Raiders are good.
100%.
Yes, when the Raiders are actually good and they're credible. Yep.
Here we go.
With the 6th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Mansour Delane.
Oh.
Defensive back, LSU.
Wow. Okay.
So
way off now.
The Rams took both of their corners.
Yes.
And now they went corner with their first pick and number. And they moved, and by the way, moved up to get him.
If you're a part of Chiefs Kingdom, aren't you?
I'm confused.
I'm mad.
Deeply confused.
We just had 2 good corners.
Yeah.
And now you move up. That doesn't make sense.
Now, he's cheaper. I guess you could, there's that. But, yeah, I'm with you. I'm confused.
That doesn't make sense at all, but so be it. Okay, but good for us.
A team that's made good decisions, that's
head
questionable.
Head scratcher.
Move up to get a guy at a position where you had 2 guys.
You had 2 of them.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. That's one of those, if I'm a Chiefs fan, I'm thinking, that better work out.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying
better
that,
make this good.
They've earned the benefit of the doubt. They've won a lot of Super Bowls recently, but that's one of those. Okay, you just spent some of your credibility with me. Let's see what comes up next.
Wow.
Little shop talk coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And it is a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Cosm is right behind us. Call 877-710-ESPN right now, and caller number 7 wins a 4-pack of GA tickets to watch our LA Lakers in Game 4 at Cosm this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Be there to cheer on the LA as the series heats up and catch every clutch moment at Cosm's immersive displays. Visit Cosm.com for more information and tickets.
An MLS Western Conference showdown with major implications. The Black and Gold hit the road to face Minnesota United.
Save Lloris with a dive. He knocks it wide. Oh, what a save from Hugo Lloris.
Both sides are level on points as they clash at Allianz Field in St. Paul, Minnesota.
LAFC.
The Black and Gold look to make a statement away from home. Los Angeles Football Club versus Minnesota United. Coverage begins Saturday at 1 p.m. on the ESPN LA app. Coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Visit Pechanga.com for more information.
Call Jacob. All right, Cappy, listen, here's the deal. When you get into some sort of an accident, the insurance company is going to probably be the first person that calls you, and they're going to try to rush you to a settlement. They want to record you when you're talking. You got to be very careful when you're talking to these insurance companies.
They also will probably downplay your pain. Hey, bro, my back is killing me. It's no big deal. It's going to go away in a couple of days. Do not let them do that. You call Jacob and Ronnie.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192. Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Hi, this is Jervis of your LA Rams. You're listening to the Rams Super Bowl champion, DeMarco Farr, and Travis Rodgers, LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
Agree.
Okay.
Guess where we're going this weekend for my daughter's birthday?
Oh, you're going
Disneyland.
Okay.
You figured it out?
No, I'm coming to you next.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That reminds me. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to buy caramel apples for the whole party?
No, just for me.
Just for
me.
You should walk around like you have a bouquet of roses. It's all caramel apples instead.
I told them when we walked through the door, I'm going that way. I'll meet you guys. I'll see you.
I just got a paper cut, and I hate
Oh,
those.
sorry.
The worst. All right, this guy was at the top of the list because of DeMarco Farr. It is John Cena's 49th birthday.
Yes, he's 49. Yes, now we can see you. We can see all of you. Yes.
We're also waiting for the pick, so whenever DeAndre is ready, he'll pop that up.
I've been waiting.
Okay, let's hear
not
it.
bad. Go for it.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Sonny Styles.
Oh, there he goes.
Ohio State.
You lucky dog, Dan Quinn.
3 Buckeyes in the first 7 picks.
Unbelievable. Almost as good as UCLA in the WNBA.
Yeah, not even close.
No.
They're only halfway there.
Well,
yeah.
But way to go. Dan Quinn got lucky. You got a guy that presents as many answers as questions
You
to
like
any
him,
of them.
don't you?
I really do. Well, I'm
Yeah.
biased, though. I played with his dad.
Oh, okay.
We used to talk about this day in the ice tub.
Yeah.
I'm going to have kids. I'm going to raise them. They're going to Ohio State, and they're going in the first round. There he is.
Mission spoken
accomplished.
into existence.
There
My
you go.
goodness. That's some foresight right there.
All right, so really quick talking about that because I saw how obviously LeBron and Bronny have been playing together in the playoffs, and people are saying, like, if you're a father, that's, like, the goal. So as fathers, would that be your goal, like seeing your kid go to the pro?
This is going to sound so cheesy and so trite. All I want is my kids to be happy. I don't care what they do. I really don't. As long as they're happy and healthy, that's all I care about.
That's cute.
Did you see the Jaquez family?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
That's what you want?
I told my daughter that's what I want.
Well, you got 2, and the other one doesn't want sports.
I got one left. You're my last hope. There you go.
All right. Continuing on birthdays, I got to give out George Lopez a shout-out because it's his birthday. He's 65 years old today.
I got to meet George Lopez a couple times. He's an awesome guy. Super
How do
fun
we bring
to be
him
around.
in here? Because I want to bring him in
He's
here.
really, really
He'd come
fun.
in here, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think
you
he will.
skipped over one. I just want to. This blew my mind.
Okay.
DeMarco.
Yeah.
Shirley Temple would have been celebrating a birthday today.
Unbelievable.
Shirley Temple was alive in 2014.
Yes.
Yes, she was.
Yes. Shirley Temple Black, right?
I thought Shirley Temple died in like 1937.
Nope. She went to politics, or she was an ambassador or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know that Shirley Temple drank.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought she was like a movie star in the 20s.
Well,
How was she alive
She started
in
really young.
2014?
Yeah.
That blew my
Child
mind.
actor. Yeah.
Child actor.
Okay,
That's
there you go.
how that Shirley
Unbelievable.
Temple started. All right. John Oliver is also 49 years old today. And Cal Penn is also 49.
He's funny.
There's a lot of 49.
Is that White Castle?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
he's hilarious. Yeah.
All right, and then rounding up the birthdays here is Jamie King, 47 years old.
The actress.
Yes.
Yes.
The actress.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you guys were going to know that it was a female.
The actress. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This one is one of my favorites, and I haven't done this in a long time. National Picnic Day.
Oh,
That's the best.
Love a good picnic.
I used to do those a lot when I had time, and I don't have
Susan
time.
and I do a picnic kind of sort of regular. I bet you we do it twice a month.
I love that for you.
It is the best. Put some snacks into a bag, put a couple of bottles of wine in there, and go wherever you're going. And
No
you'll have
basket?
we put them in the basket on the bikes.
Yeah.
Ride the bikes to wherever we're going. It's
Okay.
the best.
I got a question. If there's no snacks but wine, is it still a picnic?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
For
wine
me, it is.
picnic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
It's a wine-
I just need to be outside drinking wine, and it's a picnic.
It's a picnic. There you go.
That's
All
what
right.
that's what qualifies.
This one is for DeAndre. Today is National English Muffin Day.
Oh, let's go.
That's
Where's
right,
the jelly?
baby. Come on, let's go.
Look
Throw
at
that
her.
grape jelly on there. Let's go.
Disgusting.
It's so gross. The
know
grape
what's good on
jelly
an
does
English
not
Just a
work.
real quick show of hands. Who puts jelly on their Egg McMuffin?
Oh, one guy.
One guy. Okay.
Oh, no.
It's more. Oh,
There's
my
more
God.
than one
It's
person.
spreading.
DeAndre's like patient zero. he's creating problems.
No, DeAndre, that's a no. All right, so this one was because William Shakespeare would have celebrated a birthday. Let's be real, it's a long time ago.
Thought he was a contemporary
Yeah.
of Shirley
National-
Temples.
National Talk Like Shakespeare
Do
Day.
you have a Shakespeare? Because mine sounds like Yoda.
Good, give me a shot. I'd like
Good
to hear
I
that.
will be. You know, I need that which is not something. I don't know.
To be or not to be? That is the
That is
question.
the question.
A rose by any other name would still smell as sweet. That's about all the
That's
Shakespeare
all-
I
okay.
got.
Yes, but I wanted more of like how you would sound. That's your Shakespeare voice.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Shakespeare, I was traumatized.
You do the messy voice so well.
Well,
Wherefore
that's
art thou,
because
Romeo?
I feel messy in my soul.
That's what you got?
Yeah, I don't. Shakespeare. The English in high school. You're gonna read this like, I know that this is a classic.
Oh.
I know this sucks. Like I don't understand what anybody's trying to say to anybody else. Like this doesn't make any sense
At
to
all.
me.
There you go.
Like
Yeah.
why can't you just say, hey, I'm kind of into you?
Because you got a mess.
I'm kind of
Like,
into you.
So here-
Romeo's out there doing all of this stuff where he's got his hand in the air. Just shut up and tell her you like her.
Wherefore art thou? Are we on this list?
Yeah.
All right, National Cherry Cheesecake Day.
In?
yeah.
You in?
I'll eat it.
Cherry cheesecake.
Wouldn't be something I'd pick, but if you gave me a slice, I'd eat
Cheesecake with cherry sauce.
Yeah.
That's always a yes.
Yeah.
Pie House. Or what is
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
it's
I
always a
tell you
yes.
guys all the time.
Yeah.
National Email Day, which I thought was interesting.
What is email day? You just email?
Just there's a national day for everything now, I feel
it.
like.
Do you remember what was your first email?
I still have it.
Do you really?
Don't tell
What's
me
what's
it's the one that we
The
use.
same one.
Oh, God.
I've
Is
had
it
the same
AOL?
email forever.
Is it AOL?
No, it's MSN. Second oldest. You know who has the oldest? Eric Dickerson. He still has AOL.
Does he?
And he won't give it
Does
up.
it still work?
It still
Yes.
works. There you go.
That's
when
crazy.
people call and we get winners, we need to get their email addresses. And there will be like a crazy like Starlink something, Earthlink. And I'm like, what is this? Like,
Prodigy was an original one. AOL was with CompuServe.
CompuServe.
CompuServe was the worst one because you couldn't pick your handle. They'd give it to you and it'd be like this 12-digit number. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to remember what this thing is?
Wow.
All right, so quickly here, because DeAndre said we have about under a minute. In 1916, the Chicago Cubs played their first game at Weegham Park, now Wrigley Field, which I know somebody said that Wrigley's not their favorite.
It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I loved it when I went.
Did you like it?
I did. I
Charm.
guess it's the history of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. I'll give you Dodger Stadium. Give me Fenway Park. Give me one of those.
10 seconds.
All right, Rams will be picking in just a few minutes. Make sure you stay right here. We got all of your draft coverage coming up on ESPN Radio. Jamarco and I will see you right back here tomorrow.
Wherefore art thou?
Los Angeles, if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Secure your spot in the Rams house for 2026.